I told her, I said, girl, you 300 pounds with flip-flops on. You got some feet on your shoes. Anyway, this is how we gonna do this. I've been trying to flirt with this young lady all night. Let's see. Hey, cue that music up, you know what I'm saying?
Show, but it's about to end in R&B. Well, girl, I've been flirting with all night. Oh, there she go. Check it out, baby. You paid your money to come see me, and now I'm trying to pay you back. Yes, I am. Your body I can surely please. Oh, and drop 300 in your lap. Choose me, baby. Even though we just met, I want you to trust this love. Trust this love. Trust this love. Even though we just met, I want you to take a chance. Trust this love. Let me in your world. Burlington Coat Factory, Timberlands without the box. Girl, you can have it all. Let me clap them cheeks, and this money I'm gonna drop. Drop it all in your lap. You're gonna need a nap when I'm done with you. Even though we just met, I want you to trust this love. Just met. Trust this love. I want you to trust this love. Don't act like you never had a one-night stand before. Girl, life is a gamble. Take a chance on me. You won't get rich, but you'll earn a little money. If you had something better, you wouldn't be here alone. Let's leave this club and get it up. That's right, ladies. Who out there trying to make a couple of dollars? You know what's up. I ain't the worst person in the world to get it on with. You know what I'm saying? On some one-night stand stuff. You can tell your kid, Corey Holcomb, he did me, and he gave me 15 20s. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Take a chance with me, I guarantee you'll see. It's time well past. Our rendezvous is gonna get you paid, and you'll have a few laughs. Won't take a lot of your time. I'm in a hurry too. Gonna rock your world and get you done. We both got things to do. A 69 guard is how I live. Lock the bedroom door, don't wanna meet your kids. Girl, take the money and leave. We just met. It's midnight, why your kids not in bed? I'm a grown man and they ain't even scared. Even though we just met, but you done had these kids around. Either way it's going down. Help you pay them bills, ain't no faking. But I'm not your man, don't be mistaken. Yeah, trying to smash the night for these pesos. Don't be ready to leave after I let go. I'ma be like, oh, 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 oh. Give me a rag, 5150 in the house. It's 5150 in the house. Yeah.
I want you to trust this love.
Trust this love. Trust this love. Come here, girl. Thank y'all for coming out. Y'all money will be well spent on me getting bit. 5150, we're out of here. Oh, oh, we out. Are you ready? You waited all week for this. Yes, you did. Best damn show on the internet. 5150 about to climb.
It's the best show on the internet.
Even though haters stick around, it's going down, 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 down. Hey, what city we in this week? Hey, brother, where Martin Luther King Boulevard at? I'm looking for the girls in poverty that need me. Best damn show on the internet. Hey, this lady with the blue hair, you trying to get this 200 to do a little something? Girl, you know you need these blessings.
Best show on the internet. Trina.
Now do what you do, baby. Gonna drop you off, I gotta go. Everybody, let's start the show. We on. Even though we just met, I want you to trust this love. What up, y'all? 5150, another day. We found a way.
Thank
We
God.
want to say, hey, this is Darlene, Ortiz.
All day.
Craig Facts.
Hey, what up? What's
God
poppin'?
damn it, Craig Facts in the house. I don't even know where to start this week.
Uh-oh, not you had something.
Backdoria Nation has declared war on me, man.
Oh,
What happened?
no, geez.
Backdoria Nation has declared war on me, but they never claim Backdoria.
Right.
This is not fair. There's too many men who are suspect after me in my career now. Now, I'm going to say there was a debate that I would like to talk about with Joe Buttons and them guys. Like Joe Buttons, he mentioned about that Cam Newton thing when I was on Cam Newton and I said, or I alluded to Will Smith
Okay.
on the Backdoria side of the game.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, I wish I wouldn't have said no name, but I said it and I gotta stand on it.
That's the perfect word after you say Backdoria.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, but yo, man, this thing, man, it's like, I don't like necessarily being at war with so many people, because it's too many people, if you ask me. But I know what I stand for is going to bring drama.
yeah.
But is it war or is it just people?
Well, I
trying
don't
to-
think it's war with Joe Buttons them yet. I hope it doesn't. I would like to, like Terrence Howard, I saw him say this word on he was talking about the people who talking crazy about him. I don't think Terrence Howard knew how many people was going to be talking crazy about him when he said stuff on the internet.
Right.
And Terrence Howard said, I would like to have a duel with you.
What did Joe
I
Budden
love that.
do?
He-
old school.
dude, ain't that an old school
Yeah.
word?
Yeah.
We can have a duel. We can use
yeah.
bottles, guns, whatever. It's like-
What did Joe Budden? That's all he said?
No, Joe Buttons feels like I was telling when I mentioned
That
Will
you're
Smith
you mean-
on the Backdoria side
Like
of the game.
telling his business?
But it's
Like
not-
he said, that's snitching.
But it's just your
And
opinion.
so look, no, just let me say this, because I really would love to debate that crew over there about this. Yeah, and Kraig, you and Darlene might not even agree with me, but I want to say this. If a man gets penetrated by a man or is penetrated by a man and I say something about that business, I don't feel like that's snitching. Any perverted acts that go on in the community, I feel like, once that is put out there as,
Chat's down.
well, see, I can't say facts because it would be snitching if I was to say, this is how I know.
Or that you were there, or exactly that you specifically.
That would be snitching. But when I live out here on this West Coast, and we know how it really go. I mean, like these people who be around those people, there are associates in a way. Like, we have females that speak business that's not just one woman saying it. There's barbers that speak business. There's people in the barber shop that speak business. There are people that we know personally that know people. And I'm saying out here in the Hollywood realm, the Hollywood guys that I know, I see who they are, and I will admit there is envy because I know I don't fit in around them. I will be the outsider around them.
They don't fit in. They getting fitted in.
How about that?
But here, can I say something?
Shit pushed in big time homes.
But here's the problem. Here's where it sucks, right?
They say my hat came with a switchblade. Go
we
ahead.
all move here to try to make it. Some of us already were here. We were fooled to believe by America, our parents, our corrupt system that if you work hard and you are talented, that you have a shot at making it. And I think that normal heterosexual men have a right to be publicly outraged if you have to be that way to make it. That is not fair. That is not good business. That is not just. If you have to be gay or get it in the booty or whatever you call it to go to another level, why is it not publicly stated? It should be publicly stated. We should know this for a fact. You shouldn't have millions and thousands of people here moving here in droves who think, if I do it this way, this is how it's going to work. It's not right. It's like it's secrecy. And when people operate in secrecy, it's to maintain control of something that is corrupted. I have a right to speak on anything that is corrupted by unjust, and I won't even say ungodly because I don't know what everybody believes in. But if that's the factor, just say it. Don't say a motherfucker ain't talented enough. Don't say a motherfucker ain't got what it takes, or we having this audition process with all these people and we gonna take the best person. Just say you taking who's fucking if that's what it is.
Man, Kraig, you know, it's so real what you said. Go ahead, D. I don't want to cut you off.
No, I was just going to say, yes, you do. Everybody has that right to express themselves, say that, but you also have to be prepared for repercussions.
Straight up, yeah.
And that's it. That's what's happening right now on the internet, is that not only just maybe what you have said, but I think you'll always be a target if you have something they want. And what they want right now online is views, is topics, is stories. And if Corey is way more either I would say popular or hot or whatever, or
what is that?
Or easier, we got to go after him. I think that's
$5 right there. It said what? Button admitted to being Backdoria.
I don't know.
April M says that. Listen, that's what I want to ask these people. Do I have to be at war with you to ask you, have you ever been penetrated or penetrated a man in any way? Do I have to be at war with you to ask that?
Well,
because I want to ask the brother Joe Buttons that. I want to ask a lot of people that, because we're getting to the point in society, we can't keep hiding this. There's a lot of people who would have no idea about Joe Buttons that way. There's a lot of people who would have no idea about Mr. Gayman that way. Mr. Gayman is somebody whose name I don't want to say, because I've known them since I started comedy. But Mr. Gayman has it in for me because one day we had a phone call and he holds a grudge. Everybody who don't remember who Mr. Gayman is, all I'm saying, this is the guy who brought me to stage the first time I went on stage. Mr. Gayman. I call him Mr. Gayman because his major movie role that he got, his name was Mr. Gayman. And I don't want to say his name because I'm really disappointed in him because this past whatever show he had a real Backdoria dude and they was shitting all over me. I mean, they were talking about me bad. Yeah. And I was like, oh, okay, I'm glad it came out because I think the time when we had a talk on the phone on the show, it got to him because I think he got caught in a lie on that phone conversation. So from now on, he's Mr. Gayman. And, you know, he's been a person I've had up here on the show and everything. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not going to say your name no more because I believe you have venom and I don't think that's fair because I called you and you said everything was cool. But then next thing I know, on your little podcast, you know, the homie Dante kept it 100 though. He kept it 100, but Mr. Gayman and the gay man, it was Mr. Gayman and a gay man, they was talking about me on their show. Everybody knows who I'm talking about. They're saying it in the
Everybody knows. Yeah. It's like I'm a movie star.
Right. You know what I'm saying? It's like, but he's not Joe Budden. Joe Budden's, I would love to debate him and his crew because they said something that I thought was a good topic to talk about. They said being gay is not a crime. What Puffy did was a crime. And I don't know if people even know this who are outside of the United States. There are places in this country where they don't allow all that man-on-man Nestea plunging. You can't take the Nestea plunge in all countries. You know what I'm saying? This is America where they want the chaos and they want the hotel towels to be ruined. Yeah. They want those towels to be ruined. They should make them dark black so people, they won't be happy about it, but at least they won't know what they're doing. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? These white hotel towels are useless after the Backdoria mob leaves. And I'm saying like, yo, I would say to Joe Buttons, I don't look at it as snitching, man. I look at it as, you know what I'm saying? It's a perverted act. And I speak on it because, you know what I'm saying, I make jokes of perverted things. That's what I do. So I can speak on perversion. Yeah. I don't look at perversion as something you can't say nothing about.
But the way that you speak about it, it is perverse.
Perverse, explain that.
Well, I mean, if it's used to control, subdue, or blackmail, that's a perverse act. So as far as the act of two dudes or two women having sex, I mean, I don't really have an opinion on that at all. It doesn't concern me. Mm-hmm. But if a man is in...
You don't have an opinion about what? I'm sorry.
Two men and two women having sex with each other, like same sex, I don't have an opinion on as far as like it's none of my business, but in...
I have an opinion on it.
But and that's you. Right, that's him.
What I'm saying, in this business, if it's used as one of the things that you must do to be successful, that's when I have a problem with it. And I have a problem with people using things and doing things that are criminal. It's criminal behavior. If you have an opportunity in Hollywood and you make and you put that, like, this is the only way you can get this, that, you know, you can be, that's not, that, to me, that's criminal behavior. You
Kraig, let me ask you something. Do you think me and you can have an honest conversation if you sleep with men and don't tell me, and we're having a conversation?
No,
So that's why it bothers me, because I need to know this, that I'm talking to a man who wants Backdoria action, whether it's with me or my homie right here with the good hair. You know what I'm saying? I need to know this when we having a conversation. It's not fair, because it's not a fair conversation if I don't know this about you. So I would say, once again, to Mr. Buttons, Mr. Gayman, and a lot of you guys who are after me, you know what I'm saying? You have to be honest with me about who you are. You can't have a conversation with me if you're not telling me the truth about who you are. And why does that have to always lead to you talking around it or acting like something, like I'm ignorant or something like that? Just let me know who I'm talking to. If a man walked up to me and asked me, have you ever been penetrated by a man, Corey, or penetrated by a man? I say, hell no. I like pussy so much. Sometimes I tell my girl, hey, baby, you just came from yoga? You did? Okay, pull those panties off. Sit it right here. That's how much I like women, okay? You know what I'm saying?
It's just his way. Do you know there's so many people that are very, I would say, uncomfortable with knowing or thinking or believing that someone is not who they say they are, right? Like they're gay, right? Yeah. But it's the way he says it, people are, I think, intimidated by. You know what I'm saying? Or afraid of.
Well, they would be afraid of a lot of powerful people if they were talking to them. Do you think if this so-called Jesus Christ is real, when he come down here, he gonna be sugarcoating shit? Hey y'all, how y'all doing? I'm back.
He just does it in a whole different way. Where I think a lot of people actually just are very. It's interesting, his way of doing things. However, I do believe that there's a lot of people out there that are just afraid to even agree.
This ain't something that just popped up. Do you remember that time when the guys on Joe Budden's podcast said something about us because I made a mistake and I thought the one girl was another girl? Oh, and we was talking about, I said back then, there's Backdoria involved with this situation. And I'm saying, I'm not arguing. If I'm wrong, tell me. Look in the camera, because I know we probably won't meet or whatever. And you know what I'm saying? If we do meet, I'm going to be able to tell when somebody look at me in my eye. Look in the camera and let me know, hey, I've never been penetrated by a man or penetrated a man in any way. If you tell me that, we can have a conversation as men. But you're not going to keep ducking it in front of me.
You missed one thing, Corey.
What up, Joe?
It's because you're old school, so they got this thing called pegging, where bitches put on straps and fuck niggas. So that
is that the same as man on man?
It's the same.
Let me tell you something. Let's go here right now. Now I've never pegged before. I don't think that's something that I'll be into.
Hell no.
That ain't nothing. Let me tell you something. I will do all kind of things with a woman. Yeah. It ain't nobody gonna tell me nothing about what I did with a broad. Yeah. What you gonna tell me? I remember this one dude said something slick to me. Me and him messed with the same broad. Oh, and he was like, I heard you this. I was like, yeah, so? You can't tell me nothing about man on woman action. Even though that pegging, is that what that's called? I never heard of that. That's weird. Yeah. That's pretty extreme. That's as close to the other side as you can get.
That's the other side.
That's like stealing on security at a gay club and peeping in and running. That's like
or say I only went in for a drink. Right. I wasn't participating.
I can't call you Backdoria if you with a woman, but we need a name for that. Yeah, that's clever. They call it pegging, so we got to come up with our
strapping
clever. You know, Kraig, you be thinking of stuff. I be thinking of stuff.
Well, Peg is our wife from Married with Children.
Dry pegging?
Instead of staying strapped.
Getting bundied, okay? We'll call it getting bundied from 5150. Anyway. Have you been bundied, boy? That ain't the same to me. I give you a pass, whatever you do with a woman, because you paid for it.
Right.
I be loving these dudes on the internet acting like they don't pay for women. It's this one dude, he be talking like he's some real player. I would never say his name. I saw him today because he, when they put my name on their thing, they get people to watch it.
This is what I'm saying. That's what I was
When they put my name on their thing, they get people to watch it. And this dude talk about, I'm hating on Neo and his girl. Look, man, I love Neo's situation. But check this out. Neo still paid for them, ho. You paid for. They was dancers for him. That's what I heard.
Well, not all of them, but yeah.
Oh yeah.
We
Yeah.
can't talk.
Not all of them. Which one wasn't D?
Well, I would have to look them up, but
That's
saw
what I
it.
thought.
One of
D, you
them's a
just
back-
don't know what to say. But what I'm
Yes, I
saying
do.
is,
They're not all his dancers.
they need him. That is how you have the most successful relationships in America. When the woman needs you. If you got a woman that don't need you, when you leave for work, I'm finally walking from around the corner.
Somebody said, get the strap.
Get you a girl who don't need you. And watch what happens.
What if
your
your-
woman needs to need you?
That's real shit. That's real.
You out here with a girl who can take care of herself in life. What you gonna do with that? Fail? You need me. That should be the first thing when she get loud with you. Say you need me.
I'm your
And then-
last shot, man.
Say that
I'm
again.
your last shot.
We could come up with the cold stuff you could say to a girl in an argument that basically leans toward that. Craig said, "I'm your last shot."
Shout out to Snap. She said that
Right.
to a chick.
If you don't want to repeat your mother's life, behave. What that girl sent me, I had a girl send me something. Oh my God, it's just absolutely hilarious how they always try to find ways to justify
Said the prostate exams count.
guilty.
Yeah.
This girl told me
Guilty about
manipulation is when they blame you for your reaction to their toxic behavior, but never discuss the disrespect that triggered you. That is one of
that's
the
a
greatest
old- yeah.
excuses in the
That's
world.
been a meme on internet for.
I know. Hey, is it? Did
Yeah.
somebody send me that? So I'm saying
That's a part of it.
I've had girls find a way to blame me for the deterioration of our friendship, and I don't switch it up. She said, "You used to keep it real with me. I still keep it real with you. You know what I'm saying? I tried to be a good person to you. You messy. You messy. Everywhere you go, it be
right,
little mess. So I don't take you as many places as I used to, and you realize that. And you see other people going places with me, they know how to behave. Some girls know how to shut up and put their head down. You gotta learn this. Do they have classes to shut up and put your head down anywhere?
What do they call
Not
that
anymore.
shit? They used to have.
Yeah.
What's that shit? Damn.
We
What?
spoke about it.
I want to know, because girls
late-
need
what's
this
it called?
training.
No.
Boarding
no,
school?
No,
No?
not a boarding school.
What? But
You
do
talking
you
about like a cotillion?
Damn.
What is a
Cotillion type-
cotillion? Look that up, because D
cotillion?
might have said a word that,
Oh,
that means
get your
something.
I used to take classes to cotillion.
He don't know what she talking
Yes,
about
I do.
most of the time. Let's
they
see if
teach
she got a
manners
winner.
there, and they like
Oh,
but
they
that's
teach
not-
manners.
Yeah, it's
That's
old school.
D, you might have hit a jack. Give me a
I don't know where that hand's
Give me a high
been.
five. D,
I don't
don't
know
be
where
like
hand's
that.
been.
Yo,
Where's
what is
my
a
sound?
cotillion? Did y'all look it up yet?
Etiquette class. Thank you, Simeon.
Etiquette.
Thank you, Simeon.
Well,
But
what,
they teach.
what does cotillion mean?
Continuing schools are typically programs that teach etiquette, manners.
Thank you. It's a school.
Darlene hit a
Yes, it's
jackpot.
a
They
program
teach
where they
etiquette, manners, and what else?
Social skills.
Social
go.
skills.
Social skills.
There, I don't even blame that girl who sent me that, because I know she doesn't have the etiquette, manners, and social skills needed to thrive with a gentleman such as myself. In order to win, you have to know when to tuck your tail in. Okay? All right? Okay. I know that you don't like this certain thing about me, but I'm not going to change that about me. But when I'm with you, you win. You win. I don't let you lose around me. When your car get repossessed, who there? Who there? When you ain't got nowhere to go, who there? These are the people that I allow around me. Thank you, Brother Phil.
said,
If
before
you
he
are
does the
in a
cotillion.
bind and I am privileged to your womb, there is help on the horizon.
Thanks, Damon.
You think if I can't look? Oh, now listen, if I have to share you, we have to gather together. All us who are sleeping with you, we must gather together and decide what we gonna do with our bitch.
Oh, that's very sweet.
It's not fair for you to take from me and then take from the other guys, and we don't even know what's being given.
Right.
We can't help you get on your feet. We gotta keep you in the hole. So all the guys you're messing with, we need to get together and have a discussion on how we gonna help our bitch.
Yeah, and who takes what medications? Because y'all
And who
gonna
take
be-
what medications?
'cause
That's
there's
right,
gonna be
D.
a lot going around with that.
That's
kind of
right,
activity.
D. And who got her pussy smelling like this? Which one of us is out here foul? Because I'm not going to lie. Anyway, have you noticed I've been cussing this show?
I see. I know. You just said forget.
Because I looked at the numbers for the last show. I was like, it don't make no big difference. Fuck it.
That's crazy.
It is the 5150 show. Come on. Hence the craziness. Come on. It's
Like
got-
somebody say, when they're in a bind, I'm Nate. Offset it off. I like being that guy. I like having sex with somebody who's hurt because they can't do better than me. Does that make me a bad guy? Does that make me bad because I like being intimate with women who sit there and cry through it because they know when I'm done and I get that give me a rag. I don't blame him. I would cry too if I couldn't take care of myself. But if I was with a guy like Corey, I would make sure that I do what I need to do, keep my head low and obey, and do the right thing so that I can prosper in this man's life. Because if you're a respectable woman and I believe you when you tell me I'm the only one smashing, there's no way I'm gonna let you suffer while you're around me. If I believe that I'm the only one smashing you, and that's not easy to make me believe that.
Right.
Because I be having free time. I follow you at night. But I'm saying, if I believe I'm the only one smashing you, I'm not going to let you suffer from who you are. We're going to make a better you so that when you do decide to tell Corey to kick rocks, you're a better person for it. Almost all the women who have gotten away from me are better than they were than when I first got around them. They learn to take care of themselves.
You know what's...
What? I'm serious. Somebody say, God bless Corey. You goddamn right, dog. How would I be able to face God in the afterlife if I didn't help the bitches I'm fucking?
Hey.
God would be like, you ain't do nothing but destroy the bitches. When I get up to heaven, I'm gonna get a high five. God gonna be like, boy, you ain't do nothing but tell him what I would have told him.
Wow, don't push it now. Please don't.
And you know what though, man? You know what I think is the back to the topic earlier, I think the biggest misunderstanding about some of the shit that's said on the show is like, you know, when you speak or, you know, most great comedians, they have a point to prove. This is not just
Say
like
that again, Craig. Most great comedians
have a point.
The
to
message
prove.
is more important than the yuck-yucks.
So they're trying to get you to see something their way. This is the purpose of what we do as comedians. This is why we podcast, because we're figuring out subject matter live in front of you. So you get shows like Joe Budden's, right? Joe Budden's not a point of view podcast. It's a good podcast, but they just talk about everybody's business, but they don't really have a definitive point of view about shit. It's just a popular nigga that people like that used to be a rapper that's kind of funny, and he got some cool co-hosts. But there's no gain point of view in life that you could take and apply to life. It's just entertainment.
I think he's really aggressive too.
Yeah, I mean,
like, do you think, like, people have said, like, Kraig is a yes man to me. If I thought that was happening, I don't think I would get along with Kraig.
Yeah, no, that's not it at all.
Kraig ain't nobody yes man.
Not at all. Not at
And
all.
I'm not saying that just because Kraig is here in my face. Now, Darlene is a yes man like a motherfucker.
Whatever.
Me and Darlene have had it out on the show because Darlene thinks that what she's thinking is helpful. And it's okay,
What an
Darlene.
ass.
You keep thinking. I want you to think. It's a good
He
mix.
can be an asshole. And by the way, I just realized, no, you can. You've got asshole isms. And somebody just pointed this out, and I did not, chat went down. I did not even pay attention to that. But somebody had said, wait, how because they got the the anniversary shirt. They were like, "There's nothing on there with anybody else. It's all Corey."
Right.
And I was like, I didn't even pay attention to that.
I mean,
What was it? What was the question? Nothing's on the shirt.
There's the 15th anniversary, and
What did it say?
Well, it's just all you. It's like the tenements of Chicago, and him playing basketball, and
is that on the shirt?
Everything is all Corey. Is no mention on anybody's names, no face. And I was like, oh shit. Well,
you know what? I would like to talk about that if that's want to be brought up, D, because you brought that up for a reason. You got anything else?
I didn't even pay attention. Is what I'm saying. I'm frivolous still. I was like, oh, this is cute. Look at all the colors.
Yeah.
I didn't even pay attention. Somebody said, damn, D, look, that's what he thinks about. He didn't even. I was like, I didn't even notice.
Hey, Corey, we hoopers, right? So like, if I'm in the league and I go to the Utah Jazz, right? They play a certain brand of basketball, right? I'm not about to be on the Utah Jazz playing like a globetrotter. You feel what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be.
How about that?
I mean, I don't want people to miss that.
Yeah.
I don't want people to miss that. People who brought me to the comedy club have never been able to rise up to the level as a closer in comedy. So that frustration they have with me, they're not bold enough to say, I don't like the fact that you're the truth at this. They do things to show he's not the truth, everybody. Look at this, everybody. Here's a downfall he had, everybody. Look like that. You can't stop somebody who is the truth. The cream always gonna rise to the top. So Kraig, with you being here, brother, ever since Zoe left, I haven't had a guy like Zoe. I'll never have a guy like Zoe. Right. Zoe was one of a kind. Yeah. But you feel the void better than anybody has ever filled the void because you got information and comedy.
There it goes.
So when people say stuff to try to come between the unity that is, it's all jealousy from average folk.
So.
When a comedian says something about you being on this show, it's jealousy from average comics. The stuff about the t-shirts or whatever, I try to think of t-shirts that I think are gonna work where people will buy.
It was a great
created
design.
t-shirts.
I tell you, I swear to God, I didn't even notice it was a great
I created
design.
t-shirts that sold out where we made like 20 stacks the next day. We had to print more. So you'll never hear about how good you are. You'll hear about, oh, people walked out on him somewhere.
Right.
That's what you're gonna hear from the guys who will never reach the pinnacle of this game. They will never be closers on anything. They will all be middle run-of-the-mill motherfuckers. Trust me. I'm saying this, I ain't gotta say a name because everybody know the names. It's people, they're meant to be in the middle and stay there, and they don't like their position because they know they can never be what a real game giver is. Ain't nothing you can do about it.
Man.
And that spot at the top comes with selfishness that can't be avoided. Because if you're not selfish in a way, you will have a whole bunch of busters, motherfucker, around you, picking at you every time you turn your back. When you get the busters around you, you gotta have the courage to be like, get the fuck away from me.
Man. And that's a hard thing to do.
Shit, not for me no more. I've been around too long.
What's James
What
Lockett?
does that say? What does he say?
He said, James Lockett on the chat said, if you have a righteous spirit when corruption is staring at you in its many forms, is it difficult not to speak out against it? It's a divine reflex. The complex call it hate. Preach, Corey. That's what James said.
I have gotten caught up in stuff I shouldn't have never got caught up in because I run into too many people that I never even think are my demographic walking up to me like, oh my God, you make so many things funny. You make subjects that aren't even funny. Keep doing your thing, man. And it make me realize, what am I arguing with busters for? What I'm doing is working.
That's just passion, though. It's like, it's the reason why Jordan socked John Pack, or socked, what's the white boy that coached the Warriors now?
Steve Kerr.
Yeah, it's the reason why Jordan, socked Steve Kerr in the face. It's just passion. I know some people
You think it's just passion?
some niggas look at you, they have to, that are your age, and they're like, how the fuck does this nigga still have all this passion for comedy? It's just passion, nigga.
I mean, I'm not that old, but
I'm just saying,
I
though.
still function.
No, but you don't go. I'm saying, like, you the nigga in practice that's the best player on the team, but you diving for the ball, you talking shit about niggas ain't, you know what I mean? Your work ethic is saying that. So it's a misinterpretation. Some people when you look at some people, they're a mirror of what you're not doing. And you look at others, and it's a window. You're looking out the window at the scenery. But some motherfuckers you look at, and they take away all the excuses you have of why you can't do something, and it makes you look at yourself like, damn, it ain't no opportunity. I'm not doing enough for me.
Well, some people don't excel at what they're good at, if you know what I mean. Because they might be ashamed of what they're good at. Like, it might be a Backdoria dude who real cold at getting guys off. But you'll never know that because he's ashamed of what he does. You know what I'm saying? What are you good at? Are you good at anything? Like there's people who's dedicated 30 years to comedy.
Right.
30 plus years. But they're just all right.
Right.
They never have the room where the juju is like, raw. You know what I'm saying?
But that goes with a lot. That goes with
That
a
comes
lot
with
of those.
hairdressers. She's never had
Singers,
somebody's hair.
singers,
Singers.
actors.
Yes.
But you got to earn that, though.
Well, that
And
too,
you can- and
at
like-
the same time, I
Some
think
people
divine.
can't earn it, Kraig, because they ain't got it.
It-
But-
You want my spot flash? Well, you ain't gonna get it because you ain't got it.
And then you see the ones that have it that never made it. It's just divine order. I'm sorry.
John
We aren't in
Wooden
there.
is one of the most brilliant minds in the history of basketball. He has a saying that says, don't mistake activity for progress. And that be a lot of motherfuckers' problems, is they doing a whole lot of nothing. They doing everything but grow. They in this business, niggas show up to the comedy club to smoke weed, get high, and holler at bitches. And that be over their talent or triangulate or politic or smut motherfuckers. That's what some of these niggas have been doing for 30 years. They've been politicking, getting high, drinking, smoking, fucking bitches, and smutting people who make them feel a certain way. So that's why most niggas never get to the next level. You know what I'm saying? But I don't want to ramble, but it's a cold game.
You ain't rambling. I'm listening to you. I'm saying,
I done seen some average talent motherfuckers turn into superstars, so we know we know that it's a possibility whether you a monster or whether you just okay.
You say average talent people turn into superstars.
As far as like money is concerned,
Right. As far as it go with like the industry is concerned.
So you took the hard role, you took the GOAT role as far as like, nigga, I'm a John Henry this motherfucker.
Man, look, let me tell you something about my career. Kraig, I look at who I am and I know this is what God wanted me to be. And he blesses me in a way where, look, listen to this. This is the one I really want people to hear. I'm not only doing all right for myself, but people in my assembly do all right because of my success.
Right.
I feel good about helping the people I help. Because I'm not finna not be able to help me, if you get what I'm saying.
Right.
If something is interfering with me helping me, I'll get rid of it.
Right.
Because there's nothing I can do. I can't let you bring me down. And a lot of times that happens with women who want me to be what they want me to be. And it's like some of them, I really don't want them to go nowhere, but I can't be what you want me to be. Because if I be what you want me to be, I won't be able to take care of myself no more. This happens to a lot of men in a lot of ways in this country. A lot of men wind up married to or in a real situation where they live together with a woman that they have to stop their life to make sure her life is okay, or they'll lose her and everything they've put up, like their college. You know, you go to college, you get a degree. That's how you earn a living.
Right.
You'll lose all that if you're in a situation with a woman who wants you to cater to what she wants you to cater to.
Right.
You can't commit your life to making her happy. If you do, how can you be happy?
Right.
Self-preservation is real, man. And in this world, it's survival of the fittest. No matter what nobody say. You love your brother, you love your sister, you love your whoever. But you better be able to take care of yourself because you don't want to be the one in that wheelchair with nobody pushing you down the hill.
Or that dead body in the fridge at the morgue for 6 years.
Oh my God,
Yeah,
where that come
let's talk
from?
about how many unidentified,
Unclaimed people.
unclaimed people.
Yeah.
But I mean, if you look at, like when I hooped or anything I've done in life, I hate this about myself, but it's just a fact about me. I'm a slow learner, meaning like I'm a smart dude, but I have a thing in me where I can't fully commit to something until I have a certain understanding of it. You know what I mean? So that's reflective in everything I do.
That don't happen with women though, because we commit to women that we don't
Yeah.
understand because you can get hypnotized in womb.
All day long. Yeah, for sure.
You can be so hypnotized, you will be ready to kill yourself if somebody else get her.
Right.
That's what a woman can do to you that you really need to not take for granted. Because I've had women leave me where I was in that bed like, oh my God, they got her. But
That's funny.
I'm old enough now where it's happened where I'm like, okay, I'm not finna go crazy for this. I know some people be ready to kill the woman, the dude, and everybody else. I'm not finna go crazy for that. I remember the pandemic happened.
Yeah.
Man, this girl left me, boy. I don't care who else I was with or whatever. I was still mad she was gone. I was like, God damn it. I deserve to be with you even though you playing with somebody else. Because I knew she wasn't going to make it with the next person. I'm like, she ain't equipped to just be with no one guy. You know what I'm saying? But it hurt so bad that she was gone because I used her for very important things in my life.
Right.
She was essential for this. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Nobody else has the courage to say all this stuff, but we gotta learn how to talk for real and from the heart, man. You know what I'm saying? We just try to keep the pride and be strong. No, there are people when they leave you, you do what you have to do to get them back. Now, some people leave you, you be like, well, come on, bitch, the other bitch gone. But there are some people you be like, look, goddammit, when you get through playing, I'm going to save you a slot. Now, I don't know what slot it's going to be, but I'll make sure I carve you out a slot.
Ugh, does not sound appealing.
It ain't got to be appealing. You got to do what you got to do out
To
here.
each his own, Mr. To each his own now.
If you don't do what you got to do, what else you going to do?
Man.
If you don't do what you got to do, what else you going to do? One more time, Corey. If you don't do what you got to do, what else you going to do?
So what they got to do is do them.
What that mean?
Not with the program. If somebody's not with the program, what you gonna do?
Do you know how many women out here are not with the program, but they have to be at the program's job every day?
Okay, well, play it off. If you're gonna be at the program's job every day, don't complain if you know what the get down is. That's my whole thing.
Well, you can say that again on the Mountaintop D because these girls complain knowing.
No, that's
they
what's
know
wrong.
what it is.
That's what's wrong.
They done walked up on you in the streets with the other woman, and then they still be around you, bitter.
Oh, that's wrong. Well, come on now. Now that.
Why are you mad at me
You're
and
not
you
junior
know
high.
how this goes? You are part of the team. It's just Jordan's going to make different money than Bill Winnington.
That's the big leagues, man. Yeah, that's big leagues, though.
What do you mean the big leagues, D?
When you just bring up Jordan, I'm just trying to give it a comparison as far as like that, like relationships. If a guy is saying this and that, a woman.
I thought
saying
about something when you said the big leagues.
It's too much, but listen. What you're saying is when they react like that or they act like that, right? At this point in time in life, unless you're talking about a 20-year-old girl, I can't see anybody past 30, 40, 50 years old still acting like that.
Are you
I think
serious?
yes.
Shazad Ali said the average black woman doesn't grow past the age 14 mentally.
Well,
and I am a witness to that. Do you
I'm
know?
not saying
Let me
it
tell you
doesn't
something.
exist. I'm saying there's a serious problem. Of course, there it is.
Darlene.
Yes, they need to. Somebody. I don't know how
I got
they're
a
going to
question for you, Darlene.
How they're going to deal with that? Because that's.
When was the last time you left 7, 8 messages in a row that exceed the time allowed for the message. Because like this is what I go through. Somebody who is well into their 40s, heading to their 50s, left, I think it was 7 messages where, you know, it cut off after a certain amount of time. But that don't stop them. They keep going.
A greatest
That's
hits of
scary.
all the shit.
That's
you done
scary.
done wrong.
What do you
That's
mean it's scary? Because
That's
this is
scary.
important. That's
It
a
ain't
crazy
right.
person, right?
Of course, it's somebody not right. If you,
And you will tell them they not right, and they will be so mad. They will act like what you're saying is nothing.
Okay, but the thing is you can't even tell people like that they're not right. You just got to move on.
I keep the messages.
No, but you just got to move on.
Because when they try to
and
act
be
like they're not crazy, I'll be like, do you remember this album you left on my voicemail? You did a whole
No, you got to
2 album, my All Eyes on Me collection on my voicemail because you was mad at me about something that ain't nothing new.
Those are the ones that you got to let go. And then when they ask why, you just don't even give. Just say, I just know it in my heart of hearts. That's why I say, I just know it's not going to work. Just please respect that. We were cool, whatever. I'm not being angry. I'm not being mean. I'm not doing anything. You know what I'm saying?
Why do you think people don't let them go? That's a
Selfishness. Insecurity, selfishness. Yep. Control,
know what I'm saying?
power.
Who's insecure? The person that won't let go or the person that...
Yeah, they don't want them to be with. They don't want them to move on.
Both.
But they can't complain also. You know what I'm saying? If they're holding on to somebody like that they already see the pattern is not correct, there's something wrong with them too. Because
I mean, look, if you leaving messages like that, you have secret intentions.
Please tell them,
yeah,
Kraig.
but at this age, why are you having
But
all this?
What I'm saying is you
Allowing
have
secret
intentions, and those things are at risk of not being accomplished. So you're really calling and leaving messages to try to salvage whatever it is that is really your goal. It's not about you care about the person and I can't live without you. It's I haven't been able to run my play completely. Fuck. It's like a nigga that's been that tries to rob a bank and it don't happen. He leave without the money and he keep coming back and sitting in the parking lot trying to figure out how he can finally get in there and get that money. He keeps staking the same bank out because he ain't been able to finish the robbery.
But why would you want to finish the
I've
robbery
talked about
if you
this
already
before.
know if you already know there's kinks in the
I
plan?
got the answer, D.
Why
I
would
got
you
the
want,
answer, D.
Okay.
But if you Kraig want to hit it.
Well, why
Okay.
would you be anywhere where somebody is not meeting your standard?
Thank you.
I'ma tell you why.
Yes.
You know
thank
why?
You,
You
Kraig.
have secret intentions.
Ling, ling, ling.
Yeah.
That's
Secret
it.
intentions, but the reason why somebody won't leave you alone because they can't. This is so important. Please listen to this. A person will do all that against you. The reason they won't leave you alone is because they can't leave with you intact.
Right. Because
You must be destroyed
So if you know
before
that-
they can move on with a clear conscience.
Why would
But
you-
it's very difficult to destroy me because I know who you are before you come out the bag all the way.
Thanks, Dita. Protect your peace. You just got to move on. People
because
like that.
because the
Too
goal of any narcissist is to kill you or drive you crazy. And once they're not able to accomplish that secret objective, they experience an injury, a narcissistic injury, and now you become a target as opposed to someone that they could build with. Now you're a target. Now okay, let me figure out. I'm looking for the weak spot. I'll stay here until you're on your deathbed and have to sign over power of attorney. It'll be
Because of the thrill of seeing you on the deathbed,
Destroyed.
looking up at the motherfucker that can't stand you.
Right.
Baby, come here. And
You
they
done had
walk
the
over to
stroke,
the
you
bed.
can't-
What? What?
Sick.
You done
Who
had the
wants to do
stroke.
that?
You can't even enunciate or talk no more. You know what I mean? So I mean, these
They like putting that cup with the little thing you drink out of on your mouth as you fading away. They're like,
real shit.
okay, it's
Yeah.
okay.
And then as soon as you die, they turn
I'm
to
gonna come to visit Corey. I'm gonna put my
Yeah.
little finger. Look, don't tell.
Yeah,
Little nose
right.
squeeze.
Yeah,
Ah!
that's
No,
real
if I'm in the
shit.
hospital and I can
gonna
still
help
talk, I'm gonna be like, don't let none of them
Don't
holes
let
in
D
here.
in. I'm gonna. Not
Don't
really.
let none of them holes in here.
I don't want you to suffer.
I
friend.
want to go without looking
We
at
don't
them
want you to
again.
suffer, friend.
But they always overplay their hand, man. They always, it's gonna happen.
Speaking of stuff like that, I want to ask Abe if he has a video over there where there's this woman who basically fits the category of this thing we're talking about, where she was blessed by this other woman because she wants to play victim, but she was antagonizing this woman. Do you have that video? This video right here is something that I want to give a little.
Dude, that's a straight shot to the face. That is a
What
nice
is the
shot.
word? What do those people say when they have your video up and they
when they're doing
comment on
those,
it?
yeah, when they're doing those TikToks and they just bombard you. They
reaction?
just act you.
I want to do a reaction video to this because it is so necessary to talk about what happened here. Can you play that for a
First
second?
of all, you don't do that. Like,
That video for a second?
That's a straight right, though. That was.
I mean, like, this is something where
you could tell homegirl was
it's
not.
like-
This story has taken social media by storm, and for good reason. A pro-life activist, Savannah Craven Anto, was punched in the face during a street interview in Harlem. The confrontation escalated quickly when Savannah asked Brianna Rivers a provocative question about foster kids and abortion. Brianna's response? Why not? Pointing to the issues within the foster care system. What followed was shocking.
I'm talking.
Brianna's
Does it show them talking? Get to the video.
We don't care about the AI voice.
Yeah,
This
but
is somebody else's reaction. We ain't got that one. Okay.
Oh.
See,
But I know which one you're talking about. I've seen that one.
a lot of people have seen it.
Okay.
But in real life, the girl who got hit played victim after she got hit. But if you ever watch this video, that girl who got hit was antagonizing that woman that hit her. Now, I would tell the woman who hit her, in society, you can't hit people in this land of
Yes.
cameras and everything because they basically trick you into a case. I'm telling you that because I know personally. If someone is antagonizing you, unfortunately, in this society, you have to just go away. That's what you have to do. You have to basically punk out. You could be at your own birthday party. If somebody is bold enough to antagonize you, you have to walk away because you can get charged with assault as the woman did who hit her. But that girl who got hit was cutting that woman off every time she started talking. And I'm gonna tell you something that will bring somebody to hit you. If you cut people off while they talking, you're building up something inside the average human being that's going to turn into violence.
It's called invalidating.
Wow, Kraig got the words.
Yeah, it's invalidating.
And if you're going to
Can you
interview
go
people,
deeper?
right?
Yeah,
Corey?
it's
I
just-
mean, Kraig, if you're going to interview people and you don't like what they're saying to you,
Right.
you can't keep egging. You can't do that. You can't keep pushing them. You could see that other girl clearly was getting bothered by it.
Right,
So
right.
she
Because she wasn't allowed to. She wasn't allowed
exactly.
to answer
And
with,
she wasn't
and
allowed
give her
to be-
thought. The
Thank
girl
you.
was just like, "So you saying kid should be killed?" And it was
So
like
she-
she was really baiting that girl.
Yeah, there you
and,
go.
And I was laughing because after the girl hit her, she was walking away like this.
I can't.
It was funny, and I get it because it was funny the way that girl was antagonizing her the whole time, cutting her off as she was talking, and she does this to people all the time.
Right.
There's a lot of video, and that's her husband holding the camera.
Like somebody says she's wrong, point blank. She does it all the time, right?
Can I tell you something? If your husband is holding the camera and you got punched like that and nobody else got punched, that shows the type of relationship she's in.
Because you could clearly see it was coming. He didn't stop when he saw that lady getting all, you know what I'm saying? But like, he didn't, come on,
dude,
man.
that is so perfect. You said something good.
Shut your trap. And you know what? I think he even probably you could clearly see it coming. I was watching and
watch it
clearly
now.
see it coming. Right.
The girl
But
was antagonizing that girl. The girl who got hit asked for it.
I think he knew that was going to be good.
And her husband
He let
did
her
not
take it.
do nothing but follow the other lady with the camera. And he said something. He sounded wimpish. So you can tell she's in a relationship where she's the alpha.
There it is. Okay, they found
What
it.
are they talking about this?
No, that's them. That's the beginning.
Such a good vibe.
Of course.
Well, awesome. So we're asking people's opinion today on Planned Parenthood. Are you familiar with them?
Yes.
Okay. And do you know what they provide?
Yes. Abortion.
It gets deep.
Just like how you said we shouldn't be forced to raise other people's kids, we shouldn't be forced to pay for other people's abortions because half the country, they don't believe in abortions, whether that's for scientific reasons,
Oh, girl,
for,
crazy.
for religious
Yeah, you can see
reasons.
it.
Except
you know,
she
we
picked
should
the right
respect
one that
If
day.
you want to go get a procedure, then you should be able to pay for it. Do you agree?
Not necessarily.
Or somebody else should pay for it?
now you put me up in the air because saying that we're paying for a procedure is like you want to get a BBL and my taxpayer dollars are paying for your silicone. That's different.
How is it different?
As opposed to be me being a 14-year-old girl in the Bronx who's gone through any kind of molestation, rape, anything. You really don't know what people go through. And I need to abort this baby and I don't have the right to, or I don't have the funds to, or I don't have the means to at all. Nowhere to go. There's no Planned Parenthood.
This is the very beginning of the video.
Yes, too long.
Hold on, stop the video.
Skip it.
See, as this video carries on, and I encourage people to watch it if you have the time, not from the beginning like this, but it just gets to the point where that girl in the brown is not allowed to complete a thought by that lady, and that lady is good at it. Because I saw other videos with her where she does this to people. She basically cuts you off before you finish talking. Next thing, look at that, black.
Oh, shit.
She hit her with a two-piece.
Show the last 30 seconds.
Like you can't be that
There are over 40 men that actually
Come
wrote
on,
the
now.
Bible.
Oh my God, you want to lose.
That's just the history. That's just the history of Jesus Christ and the Bible.
It's not. We started from Pangea.
So what does the
We started from
Bible
Pangea.
say about human
It's
life?
The Big Bang. Understand the magnitude of having a child.
Yeah, well, I'm not the one who admitted they would be okay with killing babies in foster care and killing children that have been
That's
abused.
not the point. What I'm saying.
That's really.
Say we showing violence. They gonna say we showing violence.
Well, no, that
She
thing is
got a
watched.
cold
That thing is
two-piece.
shown
That
all
was
over
fast.
That
too.
girl was like, blah.
She trained. She might be all right.
They gonna say we showing violence. I
the.
already know.
Well, it's to teach people. Look.
That was
So
a
it's-
cold.
Even though this is all over the internet.
It is.
Hey, that
yeah.
camera view after a punch is always funny. From the floor.
Well, because he
Looking up at
did
the
some
sky,
kind of little
yeah.
move, but still he didn't. You see it building at that very moment. I could tell it
When
was,
I'm
it was
talking to
about to jump
somebody,
off.
I gotta give them a chance to say what they trying to say.
Yeah, that's.
If I don't give you a chance to say what you're trying to say, I know I'm smart enough to know I'm building tension in the disagreement.
It's invalidating is considered emotional abuse. That's considered abuse.
Look at old girl dancing. Anyway, don't worry.
That's a lot of top companies.
China exposes all luxury brands.
Yeah, because they're mad about the tariffs. So
They
watch,
make
I
them
love
in the
it.
same factories.
He said they send them to their company
That's
and they
what I'm
switch
trying
out
to
the tariffs.
say.
Yeah, it's
So we
called-
don't even have to show this part of the
No.
video.
No,
Can you
sure,
play it a
sure,
little
yeah.
bit? Hey,
Donald Trump just pissed off the wrong country. China is currently exposing all luxury brands.
More than 80% of the luxury bags in the world are made in China.
Your Prada, Gucci, and Louis Vuitton, they're all made in China. There's no such thing as a knockoff. All your branded goods are made in the same factories, stored in the same warehouses, all in China. Luxury brands then purchase these items from them and sell them for a 10, 15 times markup. Made in Italy? Made in France? It's all made in China. People are starting to realize that they can get the same quality knockoffs for a much cheaper price. That's why
what does that say inside my hat right there? Right there. Can you see that, D?
Exclusively made for Corey.
An Italian man in the valley. D showed me this store.
Dope. These brothers are so dope.
They make hats for me. So everybody who's saying my hat is made in China, okay. Dude, let me tell you something, man. I just don't like saying this because I'm not trying to act like I'm better than anybody, but I'm a boss ass nigga. So anyway, back to the point, what I'm saying with all these bags and everything. China is like, oh, they ain't letting us hustle out there no more?
Yeah.
Watch this.
We finna give them the game. Yeah. Gucci, I already knew Gucci was cheap shit. I bought a Gucci bag. That motherfucker fell apart in Vegas. I took it back to the store in Vegas. They said, we'll fix it. I was like, motherfucker, I don't want you to fix this shit. Give me my money back for this cheap ass shit. The fucking bag fell apart like a girl that you didn't, the bag fell apart like a bitch at my show. But I'm trying to tell all y'all who stand in these lines, give $3,000 for a bag.
Break yourself.
The difference between your bag and the bag on Canal Street is you pay $2,900 more than the motherfuckers on Canal Street. Canal Street, what them knockoffs cost? 100? 200 at the most?
They're getting ripped off.
Same bag.
And they're getting ripped off.
They bought it for $9.
If that. Damn. Damn. Out here it's called the alley.
I think that's funny that
it's the alley if you want to go. Yeah.
Where's Canal Street? That's in New York.
Canal. Oh yeah.
That's let me tell you something. I was down there before the Twin Towers fell 2 weeks ago. I was down there buying knockoffs for girls that don't know the difference.
Back there in the 80s. I was 80. My first trip in New York. I
Man,
couldn't wait to go to
them
Canal.
girls, you should have saw that girl face when I gave her that Louis bag. It was a big Louis bag.
Yeah.
She was like, I knew that God had something special for me.
Not the choke. She couldn't even get it out. That's terrible.
I was right there. I was like,
Petty.
God is good.
Yes.
God is good.
Oh,
Man,
my
let me
God.
tell y'all something, man. Will y'all stop thinking you doing something? I mean, like, I trick off on stuff too, but I know it's trash. Every once in a while, you buy some quality goods. Want me to tell you where you buy some quality goods? I don't know if it's changed, but one day when I flew into London Heathrow, and we were walking in the clothing district. What is the name of the shit where you go in London? Where they have the garment district where there are real tailors outside with their tape measure walking up to you, telling you what they can put together for you.
Custom made. Yep, they do that in Italy too.
Real leather, everything. It's the real deal. They're not gonna manufacture it and make 50 of them and send them. They will make it for you. They will measure your hat size,
your
Craig,
sizes so they
and
can
your
make you more
skull caps will look so much better on your head. I'm saying if you don't have somebody making stuff for you, I got a big head. I can't even go to the regular store most of the time. I have to get my stuff made, man. Some people got big stuff. But what I'm trying to say is, all that stuff, all them people who stand in line at Gucci, they said Louis.
All of them.
They said
YSL.
Prada.
YSL, all of them.
It is all trash. Nothing is real no more, man. They're not making quality stuff. It's very rare that you buy quality things. That's why sometimes people see me with shoes on and they be like, what is that? I be like, I know you don't know it. I'm on stage sometimes. Sometimes people will yell out, what's that you got on? I'll be like, they didn't make this at Foot Locker. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You haven't seen it. It's quality in the making. Like, I'm saying, like, Italy is a place where they actually sew and make things. But a lot of that stuff in China is just mass produced in the machine.
But I don't think the folks that are really into just breaking themselves and getting the stuff aren't about, oh, I want good quality. They're all about that flex. Because you can see their behavior when they're wearing it or they have it.
I think a lot of people don't know good quality.
There you go.
Because when you know good quality, and you buy something and you look at it and you feel it and touch it, you be like, this is trash. This is trash. I know it's trash because I'm actually a shopaholic, and I'm here to tell you it's hard to go inside the mall to the average stores for me because I done bought it all. Bought it all, blew it all.
Blew it all. That sounds like a medicine a woman takes.
Take your blue it all.
To suck
Take your
dick
blue it
better.
all.
Blew it all.
Take your blue it all.
Is your man falling asleep during the head? Take blew it all.
Yeah, blew it all.
He will have his neck up the whole time. What is he doing here?
I can't believe she blew it all. It works.
From the
wonders.
makers of Blasted Out, it's blew it all.
Blew it all. Yeah. That's funny.
I have fallen asleep during the head before.
Yeah. That's wild.
You guys are too much.
Anybody ever fart while somebody was going down on?
Great.
Kraig, I know you done farted as much as you shit. Yeah. You have shitted in this bathroom more than the owners.
Wait, when you first got here today, you was blowing your. I was like, poor Kraig. I was gonna offer him a Benadryl. I know his
When
allergies.
Kraig get here, he be like, I'm finna shit first.
No, he was blowing his nose. And I was like, poor baby in there. I'm going to offer him a Benadryl, and then I couldn't find it in my bag.
My allergies. Just ain't it allergy season?
It
Hey, boy,
is
that
bad.
Benadryl, you won't make it through the show.
No, non-drowsy. They
That
have,
Benadryl will sit
they have
your ass
non-drowsy
down,
Claritin.
boy.
I'm sorry, Claritin.
Your symptoms gonna go away, but so is your woke.
I ain't gonna lie.
God.
I hope Joe Buttons keep saying stuff because I would love to go. I would jump in that on some funny
To
shit.
debate them. We don't have to have fuck you, you ain't shit.
No,
Let's
it's just
debate.
different. It's
Let's
different types
debate
of show.
without argument, because I really want him to answer the question. Because I believe I've seen some things on Love and Hip Hop that makes me question almost every man that's been on there. Love and Hip Hop?
Yeah.
Some of those guys have used lubricant on themselves to avoid pain.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying, I am a comedian / preacher, or preacher / comedian. I would like to debate some people, and people want to see these type of debates where we're not just cussing each other out. Let me ask you some questions. You can ask me some questions. I'm wondering, can people ask me things that I'm uncomfortable about? I want to be challenged like that.
Right.
I'm not really too uncomfortable with anything because I'm trying to think, what do I do that I'm ashamed of? What do I do?
She's shocked about everything. I mean,
I'm trying to think. Like, I don't know. Like, there's a couple of things that I ain't bold enough to say, but I'm just saying, it's like most of the stuff I'll be like, okay, you got me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not mad at Joe Buttons, them having a debate on their show about things I said. But I do think Mr. Gaiman, he's kind of like, he's not happy with me because I exposed him. And I didn't expose him because it's mean. I just think that, the arrogance and the fake smile, it's because of Backdoria related issues. And it's time to stop lying to each other as men. If all the men in the neighborhood are sleeping with each other, how are we going to grow? The only thing that's going to grow is the back door. We need to be honest about who we are. The Backdoria Nation needs to step out and reach their hands up in the air with honesty and say, I like receiving from guys. That's what you guys need to admit. Then, that doesn't mean I hate you, because I don't hate people. It just means I can communicate with you how you need to be communicated with. Because a lot of you guys want to be communicated with like you're a man. But if you're being pounded out, man-to-man conversation is very difficult with you. I'm sorry. Let's talk about it, all you guys. We can set it up where, this podcast meets that podcast. I think that would be a new thing. The 5150 show meets whoever podcast. If I feel you're worthy, because everybody's not worthy.
dodgeball game. Let's go.
We can do a dodgeball game afterwards. Like the dodgeball game will come after the meet and we talk. Because,
We got Phil, Nail,
Phil gonna throw the dodgeball too slow. Phil gonna be like, hey, you get out the way.
Bam, they got him.
Nail will throw it hard, and Nail's like a really young, healthy guy. I know, I was on the road with him. I was like, wow, Nail be trying to get it in. Nail be walking up to girls with his guitar like, hi.
Ding. Are you giving out guitar picks, Nail?
Abe will get hit first because he'll be at the game drunk as fuck. Like, I think they're finna throw it. Pow!
The last time we played, we killed all those people.
Darlene, you can't play no dodgeball.
Yes, we did. I'll show you me a little. We had a whole team.
That was back 10, 15 years ago.
So?
You can't run no more, D.
Last time you played, don't mess with me. I get a cortisone shot in this left knee, I'm going to be back good.
Anyway,
yeah,
I'm going to have people talking crazy about me. I don't care, man. It doesn't bother me, man. But I'm saying, like, yo, you guys aren't honest about who you are, though. That's what I don't like. That's what's not fair. You're not honest about who you are. You need to look everybody in the eye on a camera and say, where's the camera? And you're going to have to say, I have never been penetrated, nor have I ever penetrated a man. That's how conversations need to start with a lot of you gentlemen out there. That's the new, it's got to be the new way of things. Hello, hey, how are you? Let me ask you a question first before we begin a conversation. Have you been penetrated or penetrated a man in any way before?
Take this white tissue, go to the bathroom. Let me see what it look like when you wipe.
Right.
After you wipe.
Right. Is there blood on it? The boo-booic blood? Remember the boo-booic blood?
The boo-booic blood is
right.
crazy.
Have a piece of notebook paper. Put your lips on that. Bite down. Pull it back. You be like, go get that looked under the microscope. Them little sperms be on there like. Work your body. Work your body. Work your body. Work your body.
Somebody said,
what's that clip I saw? You seen that clip on the internet where Ice-T is talking to that dude on that Law and Order movie?
No.
It is so funny. Ice-T is interrogating this dude. That dude said, I am not gay. I have relationships with women and sex with men. Ice-T was like, well, guess what? That means you're gay.
You know that's
Look that up. It's the funniest clip ever.
You know that's what they do in Afghanistan. That's they normal shit.
What they do?
In Afghanistan, they view men for pleasure and women for like every
relationship.
Yeah.
That's what the dude said. I have relationships with women and sex with men. I am not gay. Ice-T is like, well, guess what? That makes you gay.
Oh my God.
I got the clip.
Is that edited together? That's really
no. If you look up,
it's from the
Ice-T says the guy is gay. If you look it up on the internet, it's gonna say it. It's so funny because I think it's an African guy. Or was it? I am not gay.
Hilarious.
I have relationships with women and sex with men. Ice-T was like, guess what? That makes you gay. I was dying. I be rewinding that because, dude, look, I know guys who got out of jail. And they be like, man, your motherfucker ever fucked me? I'll fuck a motherfucker, but ain't nobody gonna ever fuck me.
Crazy shit.
No, I have not, Ray. I haven't seen it. The hell you gonna tell me I've seen it?
Man, we gotta, when we get off the air, I gotta tell you, we gotta get ahead of this, though.
Ahead of what? The Backdoria bombarding?
Yeah, we got to get on our living color tip, man.
Yeah, we got to start doing skits about it too. See, I make these videos because I'm trying to do something different and get the people something that's just not just gossip and all of this. But yeah, we can start that too. Kraig, I have to hire a video guy, somebody who knows how to make the videos, edit the videos, and get it done. That's affordable because I spend money on these videos, guys. You know what I'm saying? This ain't nothing that's just like, all right, do this for free because I ain't that kind of guy.
Somebody said, D, you getting on? You think? Of course. I'm damn near 60.
You damn near 60?
I mean, when somebody, they always say, there's always some haters and go, oh, do you get old? Yes.
Ah!
No, it didn't happen.
You peed. You peed, D. You old now. You can't hold your pee in no more.
That one I saw coming. I could see in your eyes. And now I want to check on your wrist. Are you okay with your wrist? Because you grabbed me kind of hard.
A little bit. It's getting a little better. I'm getting a little better.
That's why that's
I still don't have
scary.
total flexibility yet.
Oh, poor thing.
What about Phil over there? Is he asleep?
Yep, look.
I know he's over there asleep. Phil be up in here like, about to get my paper, you dig? No. Phil's a valuable part of the show. He helps us out in so many ways.
I made a post from that show, the concert on Friday, from the and somebody said, and the first one I forgot to put, because you don't put Phil's handle. I don't know if he wants to be followed or not. So I just put the pictures up there. And then a bunch of people were calling me, asking me, is the tall guy Phil? The tall guy has to be Phil, right?
Yeah.
Yes, I'm sorry. So I just put his name, Phil.
Phil, you can't be falling asleep. If you fall asleep again, we're going to have a duel.
Don't be going to put no tampon
I'm fucking
on
with
his forehead.
you. You gonna rest, Phil, goddammit. I know it's been a long day. People don't know Phil is a grandfather that's actively in his grandchildren's lives. Yes. He actually cares.
You know what?
I'll be like, what you bring that little motherfucker over here for? Anyway, all right.
Cedric Walker. We're gonna have to read some of this.
How did it go, D? Did you got a couple of licks?
What?
You got the.
Oh, I did a few things. Yeah. I know, because you knew him.
Ladies and gentlemen,
was frazzled.
Darlene's loose talk about bullshit.
Oh, well, congratulations to Ice Cube. He got his hand cemented at Grauman's Chinese Theater.
I should have went. I didn't even know. I would have went to that.
Interesting because that you say that. I don't know, because that's also a guy you know too. What was interesting about the whole thing was because I knew it was happening, and then I forgot all about it all weekend, and then I saw this thing that Slink posted today, and he basically was saying how he was supposed to be up there. Did you see it on his Instagram?
I didn't read it. I saw he posted something.
And it was a great post, great pictures and all that stuff like that. And in the post, though, he was saying how he gave the whole story, a breakdown about how he was supposed to be in there, but some lady sweated him, and he wasn't allowed in there, so he didn't make it. So basically, he's breaking down the whole thing about what the lady did. She was tripping, blah, blah, blah. She wanted me to show my credentials. Anyway, he's saying that he never made it in.
We should call Slink and see if it was a black lady. Because that's what happened to me at the show in L.A. when we did the We Them Ones. Yeah. This black lady was trying her best.
Get this message out there, because he was saying if anybody can have.
She wanted to killer Mike me.
No way. Well,
she wanted, yeah.
So it happened to Slink. So there you go. So
where he couldn't get in?
So we said he never got in, and he said, "Man, if any of y'all see Ice Cube, could you please have him come?"
Whenever black women are in charge of anything other than catering.
That's hilarious.
Look, shouldn't you be frying some chicken? What you doing trying to pet me down?
Beautiful post otherwise, though, but sad that he wasn't able to get in there and hang with the fellas. But he broke it down, so hopefully they'll be able to get to the bottom of this. I don't know if it was the Chinese theater Hollywood people, or was it Cube's personal people. I don't know.
Slink, find a way, boy.
Yeah.
You got the charisma. You got all that. Find a way. It's gonna happen for you. I know it. Yeah. Go get it, Slink.
Super nice guy. So anyway, that happened. So congratulations to Ice Cube. And I wanted to bring up this. I thought this was a great story because you know that the
They said Darlene learned how to read from the same school Les Hilarious did.
Yeah, right. Anyway, I wanted to bring this one up because it was a very cool story. I thought, where's this girl's picture? As you know, Corey knows I was running.
We Them Ones, Friday, Kansas City. I'll be there knocking them upside the head. Great. I heard Patrick Mahomes cut his hair, so I'm going to be like...
There they are. So you can go put your hands in there and you go put your feet in there. There you go.
Congratulations, man. Ice Cube.
Go get it, Ice Cube.
They're friends, don't worry.
Ice Cube, I'll kill that next Friday movie. Let me in there.
All
I need is a scene.
Ooh, that's a good idea, please.
All I need is a scene, Cube. I promise you, you'll be like, oh, we about to expand his role.
There it is.
Let me be in the next Friday movie as you name it.
Just the new age Big Worm.
I'll be Big Worm. I'll be a security guard.
I'll be son.
Right.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah. Let me be the dude at the rent-a-car company. No, you don't want that little motherfucker right there. You won't.
I could be Lil Kraig. Fuck it.
Let me see your ID and your credit card. We already charged it. Might as well go and get the minivan. You know what I'm saying?
Good. Look at there it is. There's his reading. There it is. There's his
Man, Ice Cube put me in that movie. I just want to show the world. See, there's another thing I want to say. They be acting like Corey. I don't like when they say Corey Holcomb don't get gigs or nothing. Corey Holcomb get what he want to get. Don't act like Corey Holcomb say he blackball. I'm not blackball. If I wanted to get an agent, I can get probably any agency in LA to take on Corey Holcomb. So don't be acting like, because that's what the brother said. Joe Budden said, Corey missing out on gigs or whatever. I don't know if he said it exactly like that, but he alluded like, I say because of my heterosexual stronghold, I miss out on nothing. I don't miss out on nothing, homie. All that stuff is there for me to go get. I promise you, if I put the word out, Corey Holcomb looking for an agent, Corey Holcomb will have an agent, and they would love to latch on to my network and try to take it over. But that ain't gonna happen on my own, man. I crawl on my own, I stand on my own. Ain't nobody behind me with no whip and chain.
There you go. There you go. Anyway, back onto this story. Flau'jae Johnson, I don't know if you know who she is. She's the LSU guard. She turned down the WNBA draft this year because she wants to remain in college for her senior year. Now, a lot more.
Is she attractive?
I didn't see a close-up. Did I send you the picture?
Oh, no, shit. Who is that? That's Dennis Rodman, ain't it?
That's her made-up picture face, but when she plays, it's not.
She must be really good.
She really is. Despite her $7 million net worth, she's choosing to forego the WNBA because, like many players in her position, and since the new NIL, if you guys don't know what that stands for name, image, and likeness rules that were implemented in 2021, along with the transfer portal allowing players more flexibility. They have bigger, higher earnings that are actually the college level are exceeding the WNBA's.
Yeah,
so a lot more, right? A lot more are either choosing to stay in school or some are actually going back. So she's only 21 and she has already secured several endorsement deals with major brands. Just to name a few, she already has deals with Puma, Gatorade, Amazon, TurboTax. Her NIL alone is worth $2 million.
She looked like the guys who helped Mick Dundee and Crocodile Dundee too.
Oh, you talking about an Aboriginal?
Yeah, tell Mick if he wants his clothes, he's got to go down there and get them himself.
Well, good for her. So she's doing. So she wants to go and finish up her senior year in college. So there it is. And when she gets there, all right. So who knows?
That belly button is kind of doing it for me. It look real.
It is. What are you talking about? She is.
Well, there's a lot of girls with them belly buttons that were created after they got
she's so young and in
they
shape.
pulled their chest hair down to where their belly button is, and they got the little belly button puncher at them doctors off. They be like,
yeah, she's
hilarious.
She's an athlete, so she's still
She
holding on
making
to
that
that.
bread, man.
Yes.
yeah, them girls ain't ready to leave school when they can get paid to. You know what it feels like to be on campus with a nice car? Yeah, you on campus, she out there fucking the shit out them hoes in LSU.
Yeah, she got a real dough.
She pulling out that thing. What did you call it, Craig?
A real dough. She got a cadaver dick on her with it. She bring it to life with a defibrillator. What's that thing?
That's right. Good one. You're right.
I actually have an issue. Like, whenever I argue with a girl like that, it's just natural. The same thing comes out, and I'm going to work on that.
Right.
Because I always say the same thing. Get your monkey ass out my face. I got to be better. I got to be better.
Oh, that's
that's what she got on. She got on Foot Locker.
And Pumas.
Her legs look strong right there, though.
She a player, a basketball player, yeah. Good for her. Sean
From the neck down, you know what I'm saying? I can. What if she take that hair off, goddamn?
What's the dude's name that used to play for the Hawks that looked like a little Michael Jordan?
That bitch take that hair off, she gonna be like, get up, get down, 911.
You don't know, Corey. Come on now. A lot of people, just because they wear wigs does not mean they don't have hair underneath.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you know if girls had hair underneath, they wouldn't wear wigs? What are you talking about, D?
There's a lot of people. I used to wear hair pieces just for the heck of it because I didn't want to ruin my natural hair. I still have some. I have some.
What do you mean? You used to wear hair pieces?
I used to wear hair pieces like little ponytails or fake bangs.
Have you worn hair pieces your entire life?
No, I'm not entirely.
I'm talking about, I know girls who haven't been seen without a hairpiece on.
But I'm saying just because...
As soon as they learn to put it on when they 4 years old, it's hairpieces forever. Hairpieces forever.
Different color, different lengths, different curls, straight, whatever. A lot of times people go straight to the wigs. Why not?
No, don't say why not. It's a shame that they go to wigs their whole life.
That's different.
That's shameful.
Well, that's different.
You're sitting up here saying, I wore it a couple of times. See, Darlene, that's different. This is not weave on the top. I can see your skull where the hair is coming out of it.
Well, I didn't say I was. I'm not.
You want to examine the top of that woman's skull?
I have some. Okay.
You want to examine the top of that?
Well, my hair fell out during COVID. I was wearing. You guys didn't even know.
And we saw it.
Did you? No.
We saw your hair coming out, D.
Oh yeah, no, it came out. Yeah, I still have the pictures of it. Yeah, I lost like half of it. I know.
It's okay, D. We're not here for your hair.
Okay, of course it was okay.
We're not here for your hair, and we need to tell these young ladies, we want to see you walking down the street with your little Angela Davises instead of all this.
You'd be surprised, Corey. I've seen. There's a lot of girls that I know that have really long, gorgeous
The only
hair
thing that might be real is her bangs. They comb a little forward and gel it down. What? Nobody says this. This is all.
Like, I don't know. Like I'm not around.
It's a duck on your head.
Stop being silly.
Bird head, bitch.
Yes. Anyway, so Sean Kingston, as we know, he and his mother, you know that would happen with them. Along with his mother, though, they were found guilty of federal wire fraud last month, and they were being held in federal prison for several days after he was initially unable to fulfill the $100,000 bond. So he's not, it doesn't look like he's getting out because he didn't make it. He couldn't raise the money or get the money, so.
Sean gonna be in the BGF in like 2 months.
Okay, we what does it say? Someone said Corey should be a broke dog trainer in New Friday. I think that's genius if you add that he only trains female dogs. That way he can use his material and freestyle in a clever way that's not too cookie cutter. I think that's funny what he said.
That's good.
A female dog trainer. I don't train boy dogs. Bring your bitch to me.
Oh, good one, RSG.
That's funny.
That's funny.
Who is that? That's Sean Kingston, mom?
Yep.
God dang.
And she
Who is that, Kraig?
That's Sean Kingston on the left. And
Well, we know that's Sean Kingston, but who his mama look like right there?
That shit, I don't even want to speak on it, man. Them Jamaicans crazy. Jamaican mob shit right there.
Is that the Jamaican mob haircut?
I mean,
She had on a stocking cap with sticker bugs in it.
Machine. It doesn't sound like she's ever getting out. And the debate was.
One thing about when you used to having money, because the kid used to have money.
Well,
we know about that in L.A. Well, no, I'm saying like he used to have enough money to go ball out and shop because I at one time there was this lady who owned a store and she was like, you better come get this before Sean Kingston gets all this in your side.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean that he had all the money because the reason why they got in trouble is because a lot of it was fronted. In other words, he would throw around because of who he was, people he knew, blah, blah, blah. We actually had it happen to us back in the day, too. People can do that when they're part of your crew. Can you imagine somebody going up there and saying, you know, Kraig, not Kraig, but I'm just saying somebody like that, close like Kraig, and saying, yeah, you know, I'm a Corey, and then next thing you know, showing pictures, this and that. That's the kind of moves they used to do. Like,
well, I get it, but I'm just saying it's like at one time he was working enough to shop. That I didn't say about big money, but he was working enough to shop, and I hate that it come down to this. But you probably in a situation where you get caught. It's a cold game out here. It's a cold game. We do it. Sometimes we take chances. We take them penitentiary chances for the house by the lake. That's what Jadakiss said.
Is it ever really worth it? And
yes.
Wow.
There are a lot of people who are living somewhere that is very nice because they took chances and then go by the rules. Going by the rules is not for everybody, Darlene. Everybody's not going to go by the rules. You should know that better than anybody.
Yeah, well, it's never worth it. That's why I'm trying to say it's not worth it. Ain't worth it. Kidding me? Man, that's sad. But the debate was people were actually...
They say the mama looked like Glenn Rice. They some cold motherfuckers in that chat room.
Damn, that's messed up. I don't want to. That's messed up. Take
Craig
that
ain't
down.
saying
Don't wanna
that.
do that
They say the penguin from Batman.
No, but what they were saying when it all happened and went down and they were in court, a lot of people online were saying, oh, he should take the fall because he's a young guy and take it for his mom. Are you kidding me? I think it's the opposite. If that was the case and it was
Ron Simmons' manager.
Because apparently, allegedly, she got busted for doing similar stuff before. In other words, people were saying he's not the mastermind of this whole
It's
thing.
somebody standing behind her with dreads.
Anyway, it's
See, that's how the public, that's that public look right there. You get what I mean? But let me tell you something. It's a lot of girls in lockup who can't get to their beauty supply shit.
I looked up at the wrong time and saw that. That's
A
terrible.
lot of them women who be in the hospital who can't get to their beauty supply shit. When them girls can't get to their beauty supply shit, you be like, this is a tribesman.
Yeah, that's her right there.
That's how with her beauty supply shit on, goddammit. Like the MBW, like the girl who go to LSU. When they can get to that beauty supply, they different. But if they took, are they putting tariffs on the beauty supply?
It's everything.
Oh, these bitches are about to mob Trump.
Yeah, buddy.
When they ain't got no more of them number 24 motherfuckers pieces in there.
They back on horse here now.
Right.
It's gonna be some goddamn horse.
You mean to tell me the beauty supply finna get thin?
Hey, them Indians
No,
that
the
scalp.
prices are just gonna, come on.
Oh
Be at the
my
reservation
God.
hiring scalpers. Hey man,
Oh, wow.
go find me a top, man. Go find me.
There's gonna be these girls in the hospital crying, she stole my hair.
Straight
Hey boy, if they make it with them wigs and stuff ain't easily available, you know them arrogant Asians who own the store are gonna be like, yes, $250 now.
$250.
Yeah, for one piece.
She might
That you
have
can put behind the cap. After a while, they gonna be able to wear the hat a whole piece.
Because a
They
whole
gonna have-
real hair with those things are like, geez, we're talking in the thousands.
She might have a parasite.
You talking about a mix?
A who?
You talking about real
Not a
synthetic.
parasite, but a parasite. That's eating
Sheesh. All right, moving on. Anyway, you know how we've had fun every now and then.
I pity the fool.
We'll
Go ahead.
poke fun at the wax figures. Well, they got another one right. Remember, there's very few that get it right. But Viola Davis wax figure is so perfect. It looks just like her.
It looks like her with the beauty supply look, right?
Well,
They just
you know,
put
it
it-
looks
they-
like her, like we're used to seeing her.
Because I know how she really look. I saw the motherfucking Woman King.
I've met her twice. I told you I've been over their house.
The Woman King.
Her and Julius's house. I'm that.
They just put a wig
Anyway,
on a Jackie
Oh
Robinson.
no, that's not. Is that the one who played the Woman King?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, go ahead.
I can see it. They just put a wig on a Jackie
It
Robinson.
it looks so good. Look at it. See.
Doesn't
Anyway.
look. It's the beauty supply face.
The Madame Tussauds Hollywood. Anyway.
Why you said? Did you set this up?
They just put a wig on the Jackie Robinson. That's all.
Whatever. It looks great. I love it.
That's Danny Glover from
Yeah, that,
Ghost Bitch, you son of a bitch.
that's crazy.
Anyway, and perfect timing because of course now she's starting to do her promotion of her upcoming film G20. If you
I see skies of blue
If you
faces.
guys haven't seen G20, it's the previews for it. It's a good action film coming up. So that's, yeah. It's coming right up.
Oh. Skibbity boo, face ass.
So she's getting down in that film. We're talking, this is a lot of action.
Shubop. Yeah.
The old man on 227. I told him to go over there.
Oh, Lord.
That's crazy,
There
man.
I'm too stupid, D. You can't. Oh my God.
No, we can't cover anything because we don't know where you're gonna go on anything. So anyway, but she looks good. The wax figure looks great. So congrats to
She the GM of the Phoenix Suns, nice.
Oh man.
Joe Dumars face that.
congrats to Nelly as the Saint Lunatics $50 million lawsuit against Nelly was dropped.
Nigga, the same lunatics. How they gonna ask for $50 million? I don't. That's crazy.
Yeah, and his lawyer said, thanks, because that was one of the most frivolous lawsuits ever. Because it could have went on, and of course, who's going to pay for it?
Because Nelly is still living good.
They ran out of money.
And they still in St. Louis.
Dang it.
I think go to Waffle House. You can order outside and stand out there for they'll bring you food out there.
That's wild, man.
But I like to say Lunatics as a group.
I love them, but
I mean, it's like when Nelly's still bossing out and they not bossing out, they gonna be like, can we get something from him?
And it wasn't all the guys either. I think it was just one. What was his name?
Oh, was just one? Oh.
Or they had to say it.
The nigga right there. It's got to be the tall nigga.
They said the name. Hold on, because they said the name. But they have to use Saint Lunatics because that's how he filed it. He filed it on behalf or whatever of the group. But it was only like one, because the other guys just performed with him.
Nelly sent them a text. I am number one. It's a cold world, man. Let me tell you something, man. Whoever you got with you, man, when the money get low and the hungriness show, better get the fuck out the house. Yeah, it's a cold world. Cold world, man. When you still got it and they ain't got it, they feel like you supposed to give it to me.
Yeah, that's wild.
I'm out here messed up now. Where mine?
Oh, I think the other ones didn't because they performed with him. I think allegedly it was the group member Ali Jones.
Which one is that? That ain't old boy. It was one of them who was really talented. I think his name was I met him before.
Yeah, I know it was a tall one.
Oh, it was a tall one?
That's him, Ali Jones? Okay. Well, he dropped the lawsuit, so.
Niggas be thinking because they taller that they just as talented. Nigga, that don't mean. You 6'5", nigga, what they got to do with who the people want to hear?
And what do you got?
Well, you know when bitches come to his house, he had his picture. Yeah, that was me. I was a St. Louis. Yeah, back in the day, boy. Look, watch this. You know this was coming. I told him what to say.
Oh man,
I'm the one. Yeah, I'm the one ass nigga.
Yeah.
Oh, D's singing a song from it. Underlay.
Yeah. What's happening now? I ain't
Oh my
gonna lie,
God!
when
But
Nelly-
that is an exciting concert. Have you ever gone to one? Wow!
Is it?
Well, like hit upon hit upon hit. I mean, just like Ludacris. Oh my God, that's such a good concert. Like they could just go on and on.
What? This is my funniest shit with Ludacris. After that Cat Williams interview, Ludacris was trying to rap and be more like,
Serious, yeah, like
not serious, but necessarily take it in a joke.
Yeah, What he did.
And nobody, they was like, get your ass out. Like,
Well,
what
those
the fuck? This is
forget about all
Ludacris.
that. Yeah.
Ludacris was he had some great songs.
Yeah.
How low can you go?
A lot of songs. When I went to his concert, it was nonstop.
Everybody with me drunk as fuck, throw it down. Yeah, I like
Look at you.
Pimp Juice was a cut.
pimping all around the world.
Yeah.
Anyway, last thing I wanted to cover because I wanted to get your guys' take on it. And I know he was being funny at the same time. It's a serious story. It was a true story. But of course, Damon Wayans was on Club Shay Shay.
I think Damon Wayans is so funny.
Okay, and he brought up the whole thing about falling in love with his nephew's ex. And then funny, because of course people were getting serious about it. Some people were like, that was wrong. You broke bro code.
But he admitted he used to party, if you know what I mean.
Right, but
That's what I like about him, because he didn't care. He was like,
and he said he got permission. He said he talked to his nephew. He was like, he didn't care for her.
he was the elder statesman. Look at that old girl. She looked like she will fuck the crew.
Oh, don't say that. That's his ex-wife, I think, anyway. But
She looked like she will
he never
fuck
married
the
that girl. He just dated her with her because it was after his divorce. He said, "Look, I was alone."
That's his daughter.
That's the.
She looked like she.
Anyway, so what's funny is now recently Marlon Wayans weighs in and he came in on his brother and said,
Marlon's stupid, man.
And Marlon's now saying, hey, you need to stop, dude. And he's talking about, I don't know if it's serious or not, but he's saying he got a problem because he does this all the time and the family knows it. That's what he said. So
He tried to sleep with the leftovers in the family.
You let my brother
He'd be
fuck,
like,
why
be
not
careful.
me?
My brother tried to smash a couple of my bros.
No.
Yeah, my older brother. They just didn't want him.
Oh, God. How do you know?
My homie Sam tried to smash one of my main girls when I was through with her.
Oh, was you through with her?
It don't matter if I'm through with her. If I was with her, you ain't supposed to smash her. That's bro code right there. If I used to live with her, you ain't supposed to smash her if we really homies.
Yeah.
Is that wrong?
No, I don't smash no bra my homies used to fuck with.
Sam tried to smash one of my main bro.
Man, yeah.
And did it get bad then, or you just?
He didn't smash her.
Oh, he tried.
But he tried to smash her.
Oh, well, there you go. It didn't succeed. Sorry.
Yeah, Sam tried to. I wish he would debate me on this. We could talk about it, Sam. He tried to smash the homegirl, Kim. I ain't gonna say the last name. God damn it. Kim wasn't gonna give you that pussy, boy.
Kim Burley.
Kim wasn't gonna give you that pussy. I gave Kim, that was back when I was a young man. I fucked Kim 9 times in a night. When y'all went to, what's the shit in Atlanta?
Freaknik?
When y'all went to Freaknik and I was like, go ahead, I'm straight. That was when I was in my sexual prime, boy. 9 times. I saw her face after that 5th time. 9 times in the night, no pills. How many men out there can say that? Boy, I was a sexual tyrannosaurus when I was a young boy.
We don't know who it is, guys, because he wasn't married to her. He just said he dated her. He didn't even say her name.
Oh.
So they keep putting pictures up, but I'm like, be careful. I don't know. Anyway.
What old boy said in The Predator? This should have you a sexual tyrannosaurus.
Stupid.
Oh boy, he was the governor of Minnesota at one time. Jesse the Body Ventura.
Right, yeah.
Yeah, he got his chest blew open in the Predator movie.
Okay, well, let's end it. I know it's getting late. Word of the week. I know people hear it. They might use it. Gregarious.
Gregarious.
You hear it all the time.
Gregarious is melancholy. I think I know what gregarious means. I ain't gonna say it.
Why not? Say it.
That's a dude with a curly kid.
He all gregarious.
Get your gregarious ass out of here, nigga. And wipe my couch off before you leave.
Is gregarious somebody that is...
Somebody say, been there 24 hours sexathon. You ain't fucked no 24 hours.
Somebody that's... I can't think of how to say it. Somebody that's careless? Oh,
gregarious. That's some...
May. That's pretty close. Oh, there you go, James. He must have... Anyway,
That's people who wear Pampers, right?
It's a person who's fond of company. They're sociable.
Oh, okay. Oh, you talking about somebody that's...
Gregarious.
That's you, D.
Somebody that's a codependent.
No.
Somebody say Corey got hundreds of below mid ladies.
Like if you use it in a sense, you
I
say,
do.
"Oh, he was a popular and gregarious man."
How about that, D? Good word. You're starting to run out of them, huh?
Gregarious.
What's up, Craig?
All right? Your wrist
Let's
all right?
do it.
Craig, you all right? What you trying to do something?
Hell yeah, let's do it.
We gonna take a break? Where they at?
When?
Chat room. What we reached today?
10.
Yeah, I don't even be knowing. Yeah, we started late. That kind of fucked us up a little bit.
We started late.
That's right, D. You started late in a lot of ways. I'm just joking. You started when you was 9. When your uncle used to babysit. We ain't got no beats, Craig.
You don't?
Yeah, we got to get with Dyer. Dyer be looking at us like, text me.
And can we say a quick thank you to the super chats real quick? Is that possible? Yeah, that's our guy. That's what's his...
Who was the chillin' pimp? He gave, what's that? Damn. That's a double yard?
That's 199, yeah.
Man, chillin' pimp, thank you,
Pimp,
brother.
Who are you?
Send a picture of yourself, chillin' pimp.
Yeah, we won't post it. We want to just see you. And where are you from?
That's a cool little donation, man.
Dang, all the time. He's something.
I was finna say something stupid, but I don't think it'll be taken as a joke, so I gotta leave it alone.
Leave it alone.
What if that's one of the ex hosts of the show?
What, giving us a chitlin pimp?
Which one would it be?
Chitlin pimp kid, oh man.
See, but you know motherfuckers sensitive. That's why we can't fuck with them. I ain't got no hate, man. God damn it, I'm still getting... Somebody say X had the best beats. Hell yeah, X. We used to like X beats until them motherfuckers flagged our show over that shit. We was like, get that bullshit out of here.
Yeah, what happened with the... I don't know.
They got a top hat for my hat. Hey, the dude who make my hats, he's getting this top hat thing made in Italy. So, like them hats Cam be wearing, I'm going to start wearing them crazy hats when that mold comes in.
Right.
Can we say the... Because that would be great. We
What?
haven't even promoted them.
What? You can promote it if you can pronounce it, D. Can you pronounce it?
Of course. What, the Busto brothers. Busto and Son, guys. And they were just some of the coolest dudes. That seriously is the way they fit the head. Oh, my God. You'll be at the best fit.
They're in the mountains.
Really?
I was glad they didn't burn down.
Yeah, towards Malibu.
Yeah, going toward Malibu, more toward Malibu. They're in the mountains in California. Look them up. Tell them Corey Holcomb sent you. Say, look, Corey Holcomb said y'all make some good head. But you got to come in and get fitted. But it's a nice little drive. If you drive up there between 10 and 2, you're not in heavy traffic because you got to go up the coast, almost like when you going.
Beautiful drive. You're going to Malibu.
Yeah, like I forgot the name of that. It's a way where you get off the freeway, where you make it to the other side where the ocean is.
Yep, Topanga Canyon. Take that all the way in.
Your phone don't even work a little bit in the drive because you be in the mountains.
You're too scared. And FYI, if you don't want to get custom fitted, they do sell some in there that are already made that if you try on and you just want it, But if you want that super duper ooh wee that he got on, then you got to get, fitted.
I make different type of hats because, you know what I'm saying? If I'm making hats, if I'm getting hats made, I want something different. I don't want what everybody else got. So I get it. I mean, we all going to joke. I don't care what you got on. We going to find something funny to say about it. That's what we do. Somebody said, my hat is only you can prevent forest fire. That was good.
No, he's totally my Billy Jack. Billy Jack, I got a crush on when I was a kid. Oh, that show. They only had like 4 episodes.
It's a tariff hat.
Feel chill. That was a good one.
Anyway, okay. We ain't got no beats. I'm trying to figure out, we going to do a song?
Yeah, we reuse one.
We going to reuse a beat?
Let's do it.
All right. 5150. Give us 3 to 4 minutes. We'll be back.
Silly snack.
Bam.
5150 show. The 5150 show. 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 5150 show. The 5150 show.
I told her, I said, girl, you 300 pounds with flip-flops on. You got some feet on your shoes. Anyway, this is how we gonna do this. I've been trying to flirt with this young lady all night. Let's see. Hey, cue that music up. You know what I'm saying?
This is a comedy show, but it's about to end in R&B. Well, girl, I've been flirting with all night. Oh, there she go. Check it out, baby. You paid your money to come see me, and now I'm trying to pay you back. Yes, I am. Your body I can surely please. Oh, and drop 300 in your lap. Choose me, baby. Even though we just met, I want you to trust this love. Trust this love. Trust this love. Even though we just met, I want you to take a chance. Trust this love. Let me in your world. Burlington Coat Factory. Timberlands without the box. Girl, you can have it all. Let me clap them cheeks. And this money I'm gonna drop. Drop it all in your lap. You're gonna need a nap when I'm done with you. Even though we just met, I want you to trust this love.
Hello. We back? 5150. Back in the house. Ain't no doubt. 5150 music. We do this for the clout. Give me that beat. Is it coming? That's right. They lost the beat. They what?
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah.
It's gonna be a bag off. I'm a bag.
All right. This is dedicated to Mr. Gaiman, the dude who brought me to the stage the first time, and all the guys out there who scared to talk about who they are. Yeah. Are you Backdoria and don't want nobody to know? Are you Backdoria and don't want nobody to know? You getting hit from the back. You getting hit from the back. Grown man getting hit from the back. You getting hit from the back, yeah. 5150 coming with the flow. Talking Backdoria dudes, they gotta know. You ain't living like a man's supposed to be when somebody is using a PP to poke a hole in the back of your anus. Motherfucker, you are the strangers to be telling me I'm tricking for saying it. What you doing with that dude? Y'all playing it cool on the low, but everybody know, cause them hoes gon' tell. This is part of the show. 5150 in the house. Talk about the fruit booty dudes, no doubt, yeah. Are you Backdoria and don't want nobody to know? Are you Backdoria and don't want nobody to know? You getting hit from the back. You getting hit from the back. You getting hit from the back. Kraig facts, tell them the facts, yeah.
What are you hiding? How come there's information that you're not providing? What's colliding? Is it your manhood? Are you ashamed of what it could be if you live real free? We wouldn't judge you, wouldn't hold a grudge, but you won't budge the fact that you ashamed of who you really fucking are. It's bizarre. You could be a star but live in tar with your feet in the mud, living in crud.
Yeah.
Man, we could be homies, you could be my bud.
Yeah.
Until then, you're gonna be a nigga hiding shit, and I'm going to be a nigga that's exposing you.
You Backdoria and don't want nobody to know. Are you Backdoria and don't want nobody to know? Yeah, you getting hit from the back. You getting hit from the back. Dude gave you a smack when he was hitting your ass from the back. Yeah, Backdoria dudes, they be so rude, trying to play off their intentions. But listen to y'all, I'm that dude. I know you don't like me cause of what I said. You be giving me an head. You can act like I am hating, but what I am stating is you throw it back when you with a man in the room. Ooh, 5150 show, gonna let the world know you are flat out man ho, yeah. Are you Backdoria and don't want nobody to know? Are you? Yeah, getting hit from the back. You getting hit from the back. You getting hit from the back. D, go ahead and flow off that. Yeah.
Oh, well, I don't know what y'all talk about. I'm gonna skip out on that thing, but just me. I hate to brag, I don't do it a lot, but I like to think that my age, I'm pretty hot. And if this mature woman likes to give her man the bubble bath,
yeah,
and maybe join him in the tub and end it with one hell of a hood rub. Yeah, you may not know my man, but he ain't complaining. I'm just saying. And you won't catch me tripping or causing anyone drama, because that ain't fly like I'm Ice's mama. Like, boom bap like a bomb. Like I said, I'm that guy's mom. This hip-hop royalty, I got zero shame, so pay attention. Remember my name, some respect on it, like K-Dot did. If you a real one, you wouldn't hate, you'd give me props and congratulate. So on that note, try better to not be mean.
and don't wanna let nobody know?
The back.
Are you Backdoria and don't want nobody to know?
The back.
Mr. Gay Man getting hit from the back, ain't no doubt. I know that's a fact. Mr. Gay Man getting hit from the back, no doubt. I know that's a fact.
The back.
Kraig.
Hey, it's a free world when you live in it. Hey, it's free when you can be who you want to be in front of me. Hey, you don't have to hide. It ain't no judgment. I'm not holding no grudge. It's all love when you can be the person cool to be they self. Ain't hiding shit below the belt. You can have more wealth in life, but sacrifice is twice as nice when you can introduce to a nigga and introduce to a wife. I mean, I said it wrong and I'm not getting along, but fuck it. This is the Backdoria side of the game. When you wanna hide it, it's a shame. Look, I introduce you to my wife, and you can introduce my wife to Mike you like.
Brown stains in the hotel room that you just left. Yeah. Brown stains in the hotel room that you just left. Yeah. The bed smells like boo-boo, and you are the only one in that room. The bed smells like boo-boo, and you are the only one in that room. Yeah. Are you Backdoria and don't want nobody to know? Are you Backdoria and don't want nobody to know? Oh, you're getting hit from the back.
The back.
Oh, you're getting hit from the back.
The back.
Yeah, you're getting hit from the back.
The back.
Oh, getting hit from the back. Yeah, my flow don't stop. Check it out. I'm about to rock this song about men that be with men and have women and pretend. You ain't got no girl that you with. You with a motherfucking dick. Tell the truth about your mouth. You like that woman? Hey, I doubt. You ain't got no kids. You my age. What you saying, motherfucker? Quit acting like you a girl lover. You got that brown dookie on your cover. Yeah, 5150 never stop. Knocking you upside the head with this flat out rock. Everybody know how I go. You by yourself. You a hoe, yeah. Are you Backdoria and don't want nobody to know?
The back.
Are you Backdoria and don't want nobody to know?
The back.
Yeah, you getting hit from the back.
The back.
You getting hit from the back.
The back.
Yeah, you getting hit from the back.
The back.
You in the room doing
Stop acting. We know you like Freddie Jackson. Like you really like him, my nigga. Yeah. Stop acting. We know you look like Van Dross. You think he's a boss. Stop acting. We know you want to smash Arthur Ashe. We know you own another nigga's ass. We know it ain't puff, puff, and pass. We know you think a nigga's dick is gas. And that's your business, it's show business, and it's no business if that's what you do to me. I'm just saying be free, don't act like a B-I-T-C-H. If you a man, live by a plan. Don't judge me cause I'm speaking on the niggas who are scared to be themselves in public. Hey, being a man, be brave is the subject.
homosexual hype. You know you done got hit raw by a man. Mr. Gay Man, you be with dudes talking about I can, yeah. 5150, we gon' spill the beans and we gon' do them on the scene and tell it. Yeah, you getting hit from the back. You getting hit from the back. You getting hit from the back, yeah.
Might start beef. We better be ready. Gonna have to stay cheap. It ain't gonna be brief. Fuck it, my nigga. If you reach our teeth, I'll knock out your teeth. Contracts get breached. I can speak my mind. You better find another nigga that's blind to try to play with and spend a day with. Cause I'm not okay with men not being men. I mean, if you gay, that's your business, and I don't blame you. Just let me know who tamed you. Claim my friend in public. And when I talk about your secrecy, don't change the subject. Cause it's cool to be who you are. It's cool to be that bizarre. If you can do it with your chest out and act like you the best out.
Oh, that's what you said in the bed with the dude named Fred. Yeah, don't be scared. You done led your words to a man that's gonna be bred to bring you down. your sexuality. I'm a clown. You can't stop me because I be real alpha. I'm a slapper, mark ass dude in the face. Your dick in the booty game is a disgrace, and I'm telling you, this ain't the place to be messing with a man who know he can. Best damn comic in the world. I bump your girl. You don't use her for nothing but chores, but I'ma use her like she the whore that came into my life. I got her mind right, and now she's a Frisco dyke. Yeah, 5150, freestyle and nifty. How many songs we done came up off the dome? We need a trophy made out of chrome. 5150 be doing strange things on this internet, and you can bet I'ma get under your skin. You can't win. Are you Backdoria and don't want nobody to know? Are you Backdoria and don't want nobody to know? Yeah, you getting hit from the back. You getting hit from the back. You in the room with a man, and everybody be like, you can, yeah. Getting hit from the back. 5150 in the house. We do this off the top of our dome like it ain't nothing, man. How many songs would it came up? Y'all be knocking D. Her shit be weird, but it be working. When she alone with a dude and she needs some money, she be jerking. And if the dude,
damn, just I thought he was getting me out.
You left that man house and you was burping, yeah. Are you feel me fucking hoes real slow? He be like, bitch, don't you know? Are you
burping when I'm rapping?
Are you getting Bundy?
Strapping?
I know you tried to rhyme,
Yeah.
but you ain't that kind.
Ooh, don't let
Hey,
me go.
working the tables and Naeem over there. I call him Naeem. Damn, I fucked up. This beat kind of cool. I like it. We might have to make this song. What if we really wrote the lyrics? How cold it'll be? Then y'all will see.
Are you getting
No, I don't have my toes out.
Y'all ain't got on some motherfucking shoes, goddammit. I bet she had them on all day. She started at 7 in the morning with them socks on.
No, first of all, I put my flip-flops here sometimes, then I put my shoes on.
Oh, you wear flip-flops? That's gout.
That's that Cali shit, though. It's just comfy. Get back in my heels. I wear heels all my life.
Darlene, Ortiz in the house. Kraig Max in your mouth. Kansas City, Friday night. I think it's called a Nokia Center or something like that. What's the name of the place?
Nice. What is it? Boardwalk something? What was it? Oh, that was something else.
It's different shows coming up. T-Mobile Center, Friday night, Kansas City. That's what it is. Get your tickets and listen to the G's come out of my mouth. It ain't no doubt. I rock the stage, homie, and they pout when I do well, cause they ain't got nothing to say. They be talking about people walking out. Hey man, don't play. I'm 5150 Corey on stage. Sometimes I bring the crowd to a rage, but I promise you, you can't stop me. All you can do is use your little fans to block me, but that ain't working. I'm still jerking. Them checks be looking nice. It's working. 5150, 5150, 5150, 5150. Even your mama be saying it. And you be playing my show, looking for something to say and hope you go and turn the world against your boy. But on that stage, I ain't nobody toy. About to flip and rap like the 80s. Motherfucker nigga named Haiti. You shady. Your glasses need to be thicker so you can pay me better, so you can see what you doing. Nigga in the bathroom, boo booing. How you like me now? When you see me on stage, you be like, how? I wish I could rock the stage like Corey, and then my bank account would have glory. But you ain't nothing like your boy. You are the gay man playing with man toys. Are you Backdoria? It don't stop. I can keep going and flowing and showing and growing, cause everybody be knowing I'm one of the best
comics in the game, I say this without no motherfucking shame. And if you don't like it, you can kiss my ass. Your career is a thing of the past. You better do a motherfucking impersonation, dude. Motherfucker, and stop being rude with the dude on the side that you act like you just know. On the real, that's your motherfucking hoe. Mr. Gay Man, don't play men like me. I'm from the south side of Chicago, where it really used to go before this internet and wiring show, where everything is on surveillance and you can see. I'm from the place where it used to be beat downs in the middle of the street. How you like me now? The bitch got funky feet. Okay, I ran out. Fucking, I ain't gonna lie.
If anybody's in the chat from Corona, that's my hometown. I'm gonna be there all this weekend. I got my little cousin's quinceañera to go to.
Friends, I got my, what's that group that sing that song? How many of us have them friends? Houdini. Yeah. Got my Houdini hat.
Wear a hat like that.
He did. Oh, that's right, D. You would know.
They said Nick Van Exel Records. Funniest niggas in the world is in the chat, man.
Hey, man, them motherfuckers be having some jokes for your ass.
Oh, my God.
We coming with it, dog. I ain't released no album yet because I got to find a way to make it profitable. God damn it, that motherfucking Spotify shit, they be robbing the hell out your ass. They take all your money for your music and give you a nickel. We about to get up out of here, man. 5150. Thank y'all for staying late with us. We tried not to cuss, but when we feeling it, our mouth got the bust. What's on the top of our dome?
The back.
Leave me alone. That website I'm about to release and get my motherfucking paper on. My motherfucking paper on. Catch me if you can, Craig. What you saying? What I'm saying? Rapping ain't really no easy thing, especially when you playing off the next man. Craig, whatever you say, I'm gonna finish the rhyme with it and see if everybody out there can get it. So just say a rhyme and then I'm gonna come with a line right after yours. Let's do this. One time, start it off.
We on tour with We the Ones.
And I be having a lot of fun.
Bitches in the crowd yelling out loud.
And some of them hoes be walking out.
After I perform, I might as well have bowed.
And fuck a bitch, cause I got an hour.
Everybody mad cause what I be saying.
But I don't give a fuck, I'm a messenger, I ain't playing.
So, pay the ticket and come see me.
Hey, Kansas City, you wanna be me?
The city of the Chiefs ain't quick.
They thought they was going to Super Bowl, but not that year.
Master Cube, Masterpiece barbecue sauce is what they known for.
Yeah, and what we grown for. Now we about to flip it around. I'ma start it and let Craig throw on down. I was at a bitch house on the other day.
Chillin', trying to play.
She got naked real quick.
I'm glad the bitch didn't even have a dick.
Her kids wasn't sleeping, I was fucking aloud.
Cause the bitch was yelling out loud.
I drew a crowd in her house while she was cooking.
Cause she lived with her brother, he was shookin'.
Her brother knocked on the motherfucking door.
Big ass nigga, but he act like a hoe.
He was Backdoria style, no doubt.
So I pulled out my gun and shot the nigga in the mouth.
Ha ha, that's what he said.
Might have caught a case, but at least I left him dead.
5150 rapping straight off the top.
Get home is the motherfucking topic we rock.
We gonna perfect this, dog.
Oh,
look,
yeah, that'd be cool.
We gonna start being ready for this shit.
Yeah.
Now, can D, you can do it?
Yeah.
D, tell us what you got to say.
I know that Curry say he ain't gay.
Hey, is your hair growing back real fast? Blank, blank, last.
Ponytail growing out your ass.
Ooh.
I like a girl with hair growing out her asshole.
That's for me to say.
You rhyme without trying to. That's for me?
It is funny.
Hey, man, life is what you make it, man. You better have some fun before you looking up at the roof of the church. I ain't worried about a goddamn thing. I'm always gonna be strange. Phil over there motherfucking thinking slow than a motherfucker. What time is it, D?
They said a tribe called Backdoria.
A tribe called Backdoria.
Who said that?
I'm trying to get this website done, but they ready to. They talking about your shows can only be an hour, or you'll use too much bandwidth. I'm like, I can tell this shit might not work for me. We got to find another way. Find another way. Or I might have to start on another day. 5150. We don't play. Talk about homies that's gay. I am not gay. I have relationships with women and sex with men. I tell you what, that means you're gay. That voice turn you on, D?
No, not one bit.
My IC voice don't work. Hey, yo, D, come here, let me holler at you real quick.
That was kind of good though, right there. That one right there was kind of good.
I know Pookie.
I know Pookie too. I'm sorry. And it is fine. I'm gonna put that on my stuff on my channel because I was the only one allowed to have a camera on the set of New Jack. So
Darlene, you got all kind of stuff that you. Darlene, why don't you put? You still got the Easy E parties.
I am working that. That's on the under. That's not video. Those are photos.
So why don't you?
Because they're gonna tell me, there's people on.
You gotta tell people to kiss your ass.
But anyway, I got so much that I'm gonna put on my channel. You'd be surprised.
What's up, Phil? Talk to me. Monday night. This Monday night is the Flapper Show.
Right, Lauren?
Hey man, let me tell y'all something, man. These Flapper shows are starting to grow on me. I didn't think I would like it because when you are accessible at the comedy club, it's drama. It's people want to tell you about, oh, girl did this when I was there.
Here we go. What did we just speak about earlier?
You know what I'm saying?
We just talked about earlier,
since day one, it's been drama with bitches talking about another bitch is there and the bitch did something to them.
It's not cute, ladies. Supposed to be ladies.
It's like, it don't stop. It's like
girl stuff, not cool.
I want to tell all the people who came to the last Flapper show who had a good time. Y'all come on out and see us again. Flappers this Monday night.
After Easter? Oh.
What time is the show? It's at 8:30, right? 8:30. We don't keep you there all night, but we normally have fun because I be freestyling. I be knocking them upside the head with the jokes. And then we got a nice little lineup this week. We got some comics that I look forward to seeing and seeing if they ready for this road life with a dude. You know what I'm saying?
Hey. Yeah, I want to come this time.
You gonna come this time, D?
I would love to come.
Some girl gonna be in there. Darlene, she took my seat. I'm like, why she take the seat? Corey, do something about it. Bitch, die.
Don't start. Say, do you handle it? Don't do no. I'm not there to cause drama, but.
You a super soccer bitch, D? You gonna bring the homie with the hats?
You heard we call you Erica. We love America. She loves
Erica gonna be in there. Look, we'll fucking up. I'm drunk, but I'll bite a bitch.
Up, leave her alone. See Erica, how we tripping? We had fun though Friday.
Erica ain't still up. Erica's passed out like a motherfucker in front of the show.
She up right now.
She look like she sleep with her eyes open.
Here you go. Oh, she's gonna get you. Oh, she gonna. Oh, Erica, get him.
I'm fucking with you, Eric.
Get him.
These jokes. I like girls who sleep with their eyes open. Then they can't blame me for that drip on their face.
Oh,
you saw it coming. You saw it coming. You saw it coming. You should have ducked your head and started running.
So silly. I don't have heels on, Big Smooth. Not yet. I got to get this knee looked after.
Craig, you got something you want to tell the people before we rock out?
Oh, man. Purchase those Chill Withers albums. Watch Kraig Facts. And involve yourself and get it from God.
That's what's up. He didn't got that. I like that. That's part of his brand now. If I owe you something, get it from God. Just like Shay be saying, Lakers in 5. I actually like that.
Yeah.
I'm not a hater. No. When I see something I like, I give people credit for that. Hey.
Yeah, he does.
Lakers in 5. That's funny. Yeah. He be like, I don't care if it's a chocolate shake. I don't care if it's an earthquake. I don't care if it's a dirty rotten snake. Lakers in 5. Okay, that's funny. I like that.
There you go.
Keep doing your thing, Shay. Maybe one day we can be friends and laugh and joke about all this stuff. But I got a question for you, Shay. Have you ever been penetrated? No, I'm just fucking with you. 5150, we up out this motherfucker.
Don't bring
what?
Ladies around Damon Wayans.
Don't bring your ladies around Damon Wayans. Damon's gonna bump them bitches.
I just like
you know he be working out. He say he lift them as hard as he can lift them. Goddamn it, Damon will beat your ass.
Good still. All the Wayans hold themselves up well.
That's right. 5150, we about this motherfucker.
5150 show. The 5150 show. 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 5150 show. 5150 show. 5150 show. The 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 5150 show. 5150 show. 5150 show. 5150 show. The 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 5150 show. 5150 show. 5150. Niggas that don't give a fuck. This thing called life, gotta live it a buck. Niggas that don't give a fuck. This thing called life, gotta live it a buck. Niggas that don't give a fuck. This thing called life, gotta live it a buck. Niggas that don't give a fuck. This thing called life, gotta live it a buck. 5150 show. 5150 show. 5150 show. 5150 show. The 5150 show. Exposing the goofies and the funky asshole. 5150, 5150 show. 5150, 5150 show. 5150, 5150 show. 5150, 5150 show. Niggas, they don't give a fuck. This thing called life, gotta live it a buck. Niggas, they don't give a fuck. This thing called life, gotta live it a buck. Niggas, they don't give a fuck. This thing called life, gotta live it a buck. Niggas, they don't give a fuck. This thing called life, gotta live it a buck. The 5150